to have them on show for you.
Suppress my ears.
That's not
Suppressmyears.com.
Hashtag suppress my ears.
My ears too. It's the my ears too movement. Right.
My ears.
Do you like that?
Yo, every Tenday is live.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, we live?
Yeah, we're live. What do you think about that?
That's crazy.
Like, it's a bit weird.
No one cares what you think about it. No one cares about your ears hashtag.
Shut up.
Anyway. Welcome to another episode of Every Tenday where a dad plays D&D with his kids.
Yellow.
Yellow!
Just watch your right hand as we do this because it will cross in front of this lens here. So just either move your chair down that way a little bit or chop your right arm off.
I keep having dreams about chopping my left arm.
Don't do that. Let's just get straight into it. Okay. As a result of the last... You've travelled through time!
Why?
Sorry, that's a Captain Kirk Star Trek reference.
We haven't.
Travel through time!
I guess we're not announcing the Discord server.
Yeah, Discord. Check out our Discord. Go to discord.everytenday.com. Check out DJ at sketchgoblin.co.nz because he's awesome. He did all our cover images. Finley, say a word.
Word.
We go, great.
Go to the Discord. Wait, that's not the microphone.
That's not even the microphone.
Alright. You've travelled back in time 1,400 years approximately to endeavour to prevent the perversion of the mighty artifact Urishnik. And you have spent 30 days now, there or thereabouts, plus or minus a few days. Although actually your characters are keeping track of the days religiously.
Yeah.
You've arrived just a few days before the beginning of the year that will see the perversion of the artifact and eventually the ultimate corruption and of the entire continent of Aeon, and who knows, maybe even the world. You've spent the last 30 days endeavouring a mighty arcanic task, which was to transcribe from memory alone all of the spells in your repertoire. Something that, did you not have the intelligence that you have, could not even be attempted. But you managed it, and apart from the forgetting of one spell, two spells, you have re-transcribed your spell book from memory. Exhausted, but maintained through arcane power, you managed to press on through, and psionic power, to press on through the month and do that. While that was going on, Denea and Kilgar, in an effort to acquire some loot, some decent arcane and enchanted weaponry for your task ahead, coming back into time as you did naked, you needed to get re-equipped with some form of arcane enchanted help to give you some special enhancements. You found a human fortification overrun by giants that you slayed almost all of, and managed to relinquish and find some items of extreme value and worth, not least of which a holy avenger from round the neck of a mighty cloud giant that you killed. With almost as like a pet to this giant was an enormous white dragon, an ancient white dragon that you did brief skirmish with before it flew away. But you also managed to take a mask, a white mask, very familiar to you in your own time, as a mask that gives you some form of control over dragons of the colour denoted by the colour of the mask. So you have in your possession various powerful items. A brief return to Vale while Elwyn completed his transcription saw you visiting the temple to Palladius, and a prayer session that ended with the actual physical manifestation of an avatar of Palladius right there in the central temple to Palladius in the young city of Vale. An occurrence that attracted not just the attention but the rapture of everyone, every human within the vicinity, brought you face to face with Oriel, the Witch Queen of Vale, before her rise to utter majesty of power, and an interaction with her, the likes of which means you will never be forgotten, and your presence in Vale will leave a lasting legacy spanning centuries, if not millennia. We are using, for the sakes of those at home that don't know what's happening, we are using the D2, otherwise known as the coin, the ultimate dice, the first dice maybe even, to determine the impact and the ripples left by some of Danae and Elowin's interactions here in the past, such that when they return we will see what weird evolutions may have occurred as a result of their meddling in the past. Danae's prayer at the temple resulted in, well, if they roll and they hit a dragon, then a weird evolution takes place. Its severity is determined by further rolls of the D2. Every time the dragon is rolled, you re-roll. You rolled 9 times. We flipped 9 dragon heads. So that is an enormous ripple that will have severe, perhaps even paradoxical consequences.
Oh my god.
Now, before we get into today's game, as a result of this month, not only of the unimaginable fathoms of arcane knowledge that you had to go to transcribe a spellbook from memory alone, and your dealings up in the Peak's Edge Fort, along with the subsequent prayer and all of this and the impact that you've had, your idea to transform Kilgar through true polymorph into a gold dragon to ensure his survival across the ages and that he will not be left here in the past, although obviously he may still be slain. I am delighted to bestow a further level upon you.
Yeah!
Yes,
So that you are now 21st level diviner, 21st level paladin.
Why? Oh
Now,
my god.
in 5th edition, in fact, with most of the editions of Advanced Dungeons & Dragons thereafter, levels beyond 20th aren't really dealt with. The idea being that 20th level is sufficiently high for any party to be able to overcome almost any challenge. I disagree. When you have a party as small as this, when you are dealing with just 2 players, 20th level, even if both characters are at 20th level, still means that they can, just by game mechanics, be overcome, as we saw almost at Peak's Edge Fort with a half a dozen frost giants can actually overcome a couple of 20th level characters. So, to that end, as part of this campaign, it was always my design that we would escalate, and that the potential was there for you to escalate beyond 20th level. I was brought up on the Beckme sets, Basic Expert, Companion Master and Immortal box sets, which take escalation of level up to 36th, which I allow in this game, although 30th is usually a pretty reasonable cap. So to that end, we are dealing, I want to give credit where it's due, we are dealing with, I'm using for character escalation, the Epic Characters rule book here, and I will quote the name of the creators here because it's an exceptional read and it makes it very even. I'll leave it there for a little while. You can get this at Dungeon Masters Guild, I think for like $5. I mean, it's really a wonderful thing, and it is done by, big credit to the lead designer, Mark Altfuldish. Mark Altfuldish. So thank you very much for this. It's awesome. So here is what you get. And we will build this into the gameplay today and in this game. So congratulations. Let's deal with the Epic Paladin, as you now officially are.
Okay.
Firstly,
Epic.
let's roll your hit points. D10,
Okay,
please.
wait, where are we dice though? 1.
Okay, plus your Constitution
Yep.
modifier,
Cool.
which I believe your Constitution went up, right? When you had a bit of an interaction. So you, how many more hit points you got now?
I've got, wait, hang on, right, so I've got 4 more. So.
Nice. Okay. And Elowin, if you'd like to roll a D6,
I would like to do that.
and let's see what hit points you get.
6 plus 1, 7.
Okay, an additional 7 hit points for you.
What's your hit points now?
160.
Now we're going to take probably 10-15 minutes here to talk about your epic features. Firstly for you, Danaya, because alphabetically you come first. You now get improved lay on hands.
Ooh.
You can cure diseases.
Yeah.
And you can restore hit points. Now, with your lay on hands, you can cure curses.
Oh,
Wow,
that's cool.
that would have come in handy.
Upon reaching, starting at 21st level, your lay on hands can cure curses in the same manner, so in the same cost as it costs you.
So
for
5.
diseases. 5 points will heal a curse. When you get to 25th level,
Yeah.
you can actually not only heal, but you can add hit points to somebody and give
Really?
them temporary hit points.
Well,
on top
that's
of their
cool.
initial. So if you keep working hard, who knows? Maybe, I don't know whether in this campaign, but in future we might see that. So you have improved lay on hands, and also you now have either ability score improvement.
Yeah.
So you can now put any my ability
Stat,
score,
yeah.
any stat up beyond 20.
Beyond 20?
Yes, by 2 points if you so choose.
Yeah.
Or you can pick a feat, or you can pick an epic boon
Another one?
if you choose.
Okay. Can I think about it?
Not too long.
Okay,
So I'm going to tell Finley
yeah.
about his things. I'm going to ask for
Okay.
quickish decision making.
Yep.
Okay, so Finley, turning to you. This is quite cool. So now that you are 21st level diviner, your cantrips known go up to 6 now. So you now know 6 cantrips as opposed to
Oh, nice.
the 5 previously. Also, the arcane ability, arcane tradition feature that you gain as a diviner, starting at 21st level, you now, and this probably occurred to you soon after your mammoth feat of transcription, you noticed you thought maybe it was part of an effect of the just the physical and mental effort of focus. But you find that you now have gained, inbuilt as an innate ability, true sight.
Oh, nice.
Out to 30 feet.
Oh, that's sick.
I want you both to make sure that you understand what true sight enables you to do and see. I believe it.
Because I have true sight too.
Yes, that's
Yep.
correct. So you both are able to see into the ethereal plane. And just familiarise yourself with the rules of true sight because you now both have it intrinsically.
What else does it do? So you see into the ethereal plane. Is
You don't
that
need to
it?
look up true sight
I'm gonna
to
look
figure that out. And also, you now can get an ability score improvement above 20. So your intelligence you could put up to 24 if you would so choose,
What?
which would certainly be good for your stats and your calculations and all of that stuff. Or you can have a feat, or you can have a boon.
Damn.
Would anybody like me to read through the boons?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, maybe briefly.
Yeah.
Yeah?
But I'm pretty sure I know. Well, yeah. Let's
So the boons now. Let's get this up.
we can see a magical darkness now
Oh,
because
that's
of
cool.
true sight.
Yeah, you see through magic. I think.
I believe you can also see if someone has an illusion to change their appearance. You just see them as
See
they are.
invisible creatures.
Great.
Yeah, visual illusions, and succeed on saving throws against them. That's cool.
That's really good.
Yeah, we can see into the ethereal plane.
Okay,
Whatever that means.
here come the boons. I'm going to read through them quite quickly.
Okay.
I think we know what they do. Each of them.
Yeah, because I think.
Well, I'll explain. There's not that many. Boon of combat prowess. When you miss with a melee attack, you can just choose to hit instead. And you can do that every short rest. Boon of dimensional travel. As an action, you can cast Misty Step spell without using a spell slot or any components. So basically, you can Misty Step at will as an action. Oh, excuse me. You can't do so again until after a short rest. Boon of Fate. When another creature you can see within 60 feet of you makes an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw, you can roll a d10 and apply the result as a bonus or a penalty to their roll. You can't do that again until a short rest. Most of these are you can do them every short rest rather than every long rest. Boon of Fortitude. Your hit points increase by 40. Boon of High Magic.
200 hit points.
Boon of High Magic. You gain another 9th level spell slot. Boon of Immortality. You stop aging. You're immune to any effect that would age you, and you can't die from old age. Boon of Invincibility. When you take damage from any source, you can just reduce that damage to 0 every short rest. Boon of Irresistible Offense. If any of these occur to you, by the way, make a little note of the ones that particularly occur to you, so that you can start to whittle them down. If you are joining us live, by the way, welcome along. Danae and Elwyn have leveled up to level 21, and I am using the Epic Character Advancement provided by Mark. I'm so sorry, Mark, I can't pronounce your first name very well. Your surname very well, but it's Mark Alfuldish, who's the lead designer on Epic Characters, which I will show you there. And again, just for those that have maybe joined in a little later, the reason we're doing this is because 20th level is usually the maximum dealt with by D&D, but there is always a sort of inbuilt assumption that you're going to have multiple people in a character, like more than 2 players. Usually it's 3, 4, 5 or more players, where definitely having 5 or 6 20th level characters, you can mull or anything. But with 2, the game mechanics change slightly, and so it's appropriate for us to advance beyond 20th level. So we're going through some of their advancement stuff. So Boon of Invincibility is if you take damage from any source, it goes down to 0. Boon of Irresistible Offense, you can bypass the damage resistance of any creature.
That's cool.
Boon of Luck, you can add a D10 roll to any ability check, attack roll or saving throw you make every short rest. Boon of Magic Resistance, you have advantage on saving throws against spells and other magical effects. Boon of Peerless Aim, I won't talk about because you aren't archers. Boon of Perfect Health, you are immune to all diseases and poisons and you have advantage on con saves. Boon of Planar Travel, this is what Nimblefoot took. When you gain this boon, choose a plane of existence other than the material plane. You can now use an action to cast the Plane Shift spell. No spell slot or components required. Targeting yourself only, and travel to the chosen plane or from that plane back to the material plane every short rest. Boon of Quick Casting. Choose one of your spells of 1st through 3rd level that has a casting time of 1 action, and it can now become a 1 bonus action.
Bonus action fireball.
Boon of Recovery. You can use a bonus action to regain a number of hit points equal to half your hit point maximum. So that literally means you can just go bonus action, whoomp, and half your hit points are back.
What's that one called?
It's called Boon of Recovery. Boon of Resilience. You have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing and slashing damage from non-magical weapons. Boon of Skill Proficiency. You gain proficiency in all skills. Boon of Speed. Your walking speed increases by 30 feet. In addition, you can use a bonus action to take the dash or disengage.
You just become a worse monk.
Boon of Spell Mastery. Choose one 1st level sorcerer, warlock or wizard spell that you can cast. You can now cast that spell at its lowest level without expending a spell slot. Boon of Spell Recall. You can cast any spell you know or have prepared without expending a spell slot. Once you do so, you can't use this boon again until you finish a long rest. Boon of the Fire Soul. You have immunity to fire damage, and you can cast Burning Hands at will. Boon of the Night Spirit. While completely in an area of dim light or darkness, you become invisible as an action. Boon of the Stormborn. You have immunity to lightning and thunder damage, and you can cast Thunder Wave at will. Boon of the Unfettered. You have advantage on ability checks made to resist being grappled, and in addition you can use an action to automatically escape a grapple or free yourself of restraints of any kind.
That's cool.
Boon of True Sight. We both have True Sight.
Yeah.
Boon of Undetectability. You gain a +10 bonus to stealth checks, and you can't be detected or targeted by divination magic, including scrying sensors.
That's what Nimblefoot has.
Yeah. Any of those take your fancy?
Yeah.
Or do you want to put an ability score up by 2?
I could put my charisma up to 22.
I could put mine up to 24, my intelligence. But I'm not going to.
But, okay,
You're
so...
not going to?
No.
I think... Okay, Boon, maybe, probably.
Which one do you want?
Well, I mean, there's a few. The one that... The invincibility one... Or recovery. I can't remember what invincibility is, I just wrote down the names. But recovery is when you get, like, half your hit points back, isn't it?
Invincibility is you can choose to not take any damage from one source.
Oh yeah, that's...
I'm thinking Boon of Immortality or Boon of High Magic.
And then the very first boon that you read out, I don't remember what that is, but I wrote it down. Maybe... Or should I just put my...
Think about your character, make sure that it's in line with your character. So I know it's tempting, but be sure that you're choosing not just for its utility to you, but
Yeah.
also
Yeah.
because it fits your character. So combat prowess is just, if you miss with a melee attack,
Oh, yeah.
you can just say, I hit instead. It's like auto hit every short rest. One hit, auto hits every short rest.
That's only good if you have like a really high damaging.
Well,
like,
you know when I
single-
like put out, like sometimes I put all my spells onto
Yeah.
a hit, but then it misses.
Yes.
That would be good.
Yeah,
Okay,
with
don't police each other's. Choose for yourself because we've done a rock and roll with together.
Okay.
how long
think-
did Dampiers live for? Long as normal.
Well, you're only sort of. Well, yeah, you are here, aren't you? Pretty much the same.
What about Kalashtar's?
I think it's 120.
Pretty much the
Same
same.
as us.
About 120 for both of them.
Right.
I think I will go with the. I can just say that I hit one.
Combat prowess.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll-
write down combat prowess. Boom of combat prowess.
I'll take the Boon of High Magic.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so glad about that. Okay, you have an extra 9th level
Is this a pen?
spell slot, which is simply insane. Would you
Yeah.
like a pencil?
No, pen, please.
Okay, just there's one under there. Who knows what else is under there. There you go. Yeah, that one, that silver one.
Oh,
Twist it up.
I know. Pen works.
Which means, in theory, you could cast Wish twice in a round, which is
In
insane.
a round. Oh my god.
Oh, sorry, in a
Yeah.
long rest.
Yeah.
Alright.
I think that is fitting for the task you just
Yeah.
completed as well. So, excellent. Well done on your ascension to true epic level.
Yes.
We rejoin you. Tenday, you are astride your smallish but sturdy Sterling, your silver dragon, who has come to you in this time as your steed,
Yeah.
as your greater steed, and claims a sort of a grandiosity of having been sent on some great purpose and having a sense about you, and that you have a very loyal steed in Sterling. Meanwhile, Nimblefoot and Elowin sit behind each other on the back of an adult gold dragon. This gold dragon, though, is marked as somewhat different. For in spite of the almost sagacious draping kind of tendrils of gold, whiskers that kind of blow back in the breeze as you soar through the air right now as we rejoin you, up into the mountains of the westernmost spine of the Edge mountain range. Along its head there are an increased number of these kind of whiskers that are an almost orangey gold. For this gold dragon is one of your oldest friends, Killian Garnison, the mountain dwarf who has been a companion and utterly loyal friend and saviour in many instances, who you have transformed into a gold dragon, permanently so. For over an hour has passed as you keep concentration, one grip on these kind of heavy, almost tendril-like hairs along the spine of this beast. Its wings flapping right next to you. You can feel the shoulder muscles underneath you as its huge body propels you through the air. And as you cling on, your concentration ends after many, many minutes. A light sweat that is instantly dried in the cold breeze. As your concentration ends, you know that the effect upon Kilgar is now permanent until dispelled.
Mm.
And you also know that as a gold dragon, you might not know this, but Kilgar has an increased intelligence and charisma now, and has the ability to transform himself into such creatures as he sees fit. So interesting times ahead.
Yeah.
The two dragons fly side by side, metallic and shining. For Kilgar is not a naturally born adult gold dragon where the scales would be tarnished maybe over years, scratched and burnished and dulled. He shines bright like a freshly a freshly made golden mirror. And Sterling, as such a young silver dragon, also shines brightly. And so you soar through the air. Sterling having to work hard, beating his wings harder and faster to attempt to keep up with the more languid soaring and gliding of Kilgar.
You can do it. You can do it.
Either way, you hurtle through the air, heading almost perfectly due east, because you have left. You've taken off some hour and a half before from Vale here, and you are headed almost perfectly due east to the enormous dwarven civilization known as Taraeon as a whole, but also marked by 3 dwarven cities, and it is the central one known as Nal Targ Dun that is your destination. But it is now some 700 miles away. So you have a long journey ahead of you. How you do this journey, all through the air, or some on land, some on air, who knows? Maybe some magical, is now down to you. But about an hour has passed. You have certainly surpassed, I would say, 3 hexes on the map. And beneath you, the valley and lakes that surround Vale have given way to rocky foothills. And ahead of you, directly ahead of you, you can see the snow-topped peaks of the Edge, this enormous mountain range that almost spans the entire height north to south of the continent. The day is yours. What would you like to do?
We're just flying. Yeah, we're just flying.
Yeah, I guess.
Alright, I'd like somebody to roll a d12 then.
I'll do it.
And then after you've rolled that,
5.
maybe tell me your intentions. I know that you're flying, but what are your intentions for the day?
To get to cover ground.
Yeah, we're just trying to.
Yes.
You're just trying to go for it.
Yeah.
Alright, great.
How long can Kilgar fly for?
Nothing stopping him flying for as long, without exhaustion, for like 8 hours.
What about Sterling?
Likewise.
Okay.
It just, if you want to push them faster and for longer, there will be a cost to potential exhaustion.
We'll,
that's all.
for when night falls, we'll try and land somewhere. I think.
We'll get to that. What
Yeah.
did you roll?
5.
5. Okay, great. Roll a d20 for me, please.
8.
8. A second. Okay, yeah, the temperature, even though you're up high, is normal for the season. Another d20 for wind, please.
Me? Okay, hang on. 9.
There's no wind other than the wind flowing very quickly through your faces and your clothing. And then another d20, please, for precipitation.
2.
2, yeah. It is clear. Utterly blue sky. It is starkly beautiful.
Let's change that.
Did I say that Sterling is a wormling? He is,
Yeah.
isn't he? Great, okay.
Little.
So he can fly at 60 as
Kilgar.
opposed to Kilgar's 80.
Oh, okay.
So he has to dash.
So you are going at 60,
Okay.
if that makes sense. Obviously that's movement in combat rather than travel
Yeah.
speeds for the day. So it's really a case of, do you want to be going for speed?
Yeah.
In which case you can
Yeah.
do round about 32 miles in a day. Doubled 64. And because of your speed, I'd say you could do 120 miles a day.
I'm just looking at a
Okay.
spell.
Yeah. Okay.
So that is actually a lot of miles in a day. So we could get there. How long would
How
that?
many miles are in a hex?
8.
Okay.
Hang on, let's do it by 8. Hang on. 8, 8, 64, so 128. So you can do 128 miles in a day, which is 16 hexes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
No.
I could cast a spell on Sterling that From my staff.
What is it?
Enlarge reduce. I can make him bigger. Maybe he could fly faster if he's bigger.
Look up that spell
I don't
just to
know
be sure. I think it only works on medium.
No,
to
it works
large.
on all.
Anything.
Yeah.
I don't know if it will increase his speed though, will it?
Well, he's bigger wings and he can glide.
It will if you make him from medium into large. He'll go up to 80 feet.
Okay.
But it depends how long enlarge works for.
Concentration up to a minute, but I can cast it infinite amount of times with my staff.
Doesn't your staff have charges though?
Yeah, you'll run out.
No, it's one of the spells that you can just cast infinitely.
Oh.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I just looked. You can use an action to cast one of the following spells from the staff without any charges.
Awesome.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Let me
Okay,
just
so
write
yeah.
this out in a second. 8, 12, 15 hexes.
Sponsored by Dr. Boon.
Oh.
Yeah, you can do 120 miles a day, which is 15 hexes.
Okay. We shall do that.
Which would bring you to Tyrone in about 6 or 7 days, if nothing else gets in the way.
That's
Okay.
good.
Pretty good.
3, 4, 5. Yeah. Okay. Should we go through the kind of like this fast, semi-fast travel?
Yeah.
And try and traverse this time period? Okay.
He's big now.
I'd
Stomach.
like you first to you make a save for Kilgar.
What save?
Con save.
18.
So 20, 31. Okay, that's great. And a con save.
Wait, no,
for-
wait. What's his plus?
Don't worry, I've done that.
Oh,
I've
sorry.
applied that love. Right? Don't worry, I'll do the
7.
rulings.
With the
7.
plus, with the plus.
7
With his plus.
plus 5.
5?
He gets plus 5 on a con save.
Oh. Okay. No, so 9.
No. Okay. You rolled a 4.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Okay. I would like an idea of altitude you're flying at. So there is sort of within hundreds of feet of the ground,
Above the mountains.
cloud level, or like above cloud level, like high cloud level.
Are we flying over mountains? We'll just fly like.
I'm giving you 3 sort of choices for rough
Okay.
altitude. Right, so there's sort of like with good visual distance to the ground,
Mhm.
you know, a couple of thousand feet up, which isn't that high. There's sort of cloud height, which may or may not bring
Would you-
you into collision with mountains, or you can go above the clouds.
Let's do cloud height.
do
Because
that?
above that,
I mean, this day is
might be
this
not.
first day is clear. There's no precipitation.
Okay, we'll go cloud height.
Okay, so those
then-
are the 3 heights.
Okay. And we can decide on that depending on the weather as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, great.
If I cast
Alright.
enlarge reduce on Kilgar,
Mhm.
it becomes Titanic.
Sometime into the afternoon of flying, this is also not easy going for you guys. It's not just like sitting back on a dragon. You're going fast. There is wind constantly. It's like having the roof down in the car, but like not having the windshield there. So it's just constant wind in the face.
And a lot
You-
faster.
You are trying to keep track and make sure stuff doesn't just get blown off, because if you did, it'd probably be lost forever. You're incredibly defensive of your spell book, and you've like, I'd say anyway, you would
Strap.
lash it to yourself somehow, with belts and stuff, and put clothes over it, and you know, you really, it's an effort to stay on. So I'd like you to make a relatively rudimentary athletics
To see if we stay on.
check, and it is athletics, it's not athletics or acrobatics. There's no acrobatics involved.
Okay.
It's pure athletics check, just to see how well you are at sort of hanging on to this thing.
We both rolled an 8. The difference is
24.
8.
Okay, great. So Nimblefoot only rolled 5 with his modifiers, not these.
Do you not
great
have any
either.
plus on athletics?
Oh,
I have plus 16.
Okay.
I didn't ask.
You find it's okay. You use your strength and you manage to get in, and it's just a strength game. But you know the trick is from doing horseback training and stuff like that. It's all in the thighs,
And
actually,
Apollo.
not the arms. So you have to grip. And the great thing is about Sterling being medium as well. It's a small dragon holding him. That's
Yeah.
also hard on him as well,
Yeah.
right? But you're able to sort of clench in the same way you would a horse, and you're in. So you have no trouble sort of holding on, going at this speed. You two, Nimblefoot and Elwyn,
Mhm.
over on Kilgar, you have a hard time. Like, it's exhausting work. Your arms are aching. You know, you kind of squeeze. You're trying to squeeze with your legs, but because Kilgar's such a massive dragon, it's very difficult for you both. So you are slowed down this first thing. You don't do the 120 miles this first day. I'd say you do 80 miles this first day. So you get 10 hexes. And as the sun starts to set, rises in the east, it starts to set behind you, and large shadows are cast ahead of you. You don't quite make it to the white snow-capped peaks. You are some 20, 30 miles, maybe 40 miles short of the actual peaks, and you come in way past Peak's Edge Fort, like that. You left that behind maybe 30, 40 miles ago. But beneath you, you see, this actually does bring you in at let me see, so you do 10 hexes, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. You are into mountains, but not the snow-capped ones.
Okay.
You see a river beneath you, and because you're only at cloud level, not above the clouds, you see a shimmering snake of a river coming down from the mountains into the hills behind you. And then ahead of you, you also see at the top of one mountain an enormous, spired, but this settlement that you see coming out the top of a mountain, this is quite far off. This is maybe you're looking 5 miles away, right? You see this shape, and it is like square towers of different heights, but it's almost like the mountain turns into this. So this rough, rugged mountain, not snow-capped, but big mountain, turns into, it goes square, and then there's all this variance of square, almost like chimneys, right? Like square chimneys coming out of it, but it's enormous, and it seems to be some form of settlement. Just to give you an idea of where you are. If any of you want to try and roll a history check to figure out whether you recognise this from new times, you can.
I feel like
Can I try?
Kilgar might.
Go for it.
I'm gonna roll it. 20.
Okay, you recognise this as the Dwarven Stronghold, which I believe still stands in your time. Check that. Yes, it does. Of stone. It's just called stone.
They really got creative with this one.
I love it.
That's actually really good.
And you recognise it just by the where you are and, understanding it.
So how far is that from us right now?
It's some 5 miles away.
Okay.
Kilgar.
Kilgar turns around. Where do we land?
There.
Where's my Scottish accent? Oh, there it is. Where do we land?
We're landing. Look, Stone, the Dwarven settlement down there.
Aye. They're good with humans there as well, you know.
Okay.
Do you know anything else about it?
In our time, aye.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know who's there now, boy. Let's land, and he starts to bank, and you two, you and Nimblefoot.
Oh shit!
Give me an athletics check.
Terrified.
It's not the worst, DC.
4.
Okay. Oh shit, okay. It was a 5 DC, literally. Okay, as he banks to go and like this, you literally and you let go. Literally, you just go flying off the mountain like this. Past, you're in front of Nimblefoot, and it just. I'm gonna do a little athletics check for whether Nimblefoot can hang on as well. Yes, he does. But you go. You're tumbling through the air.
Oh, okay.
What would you like to do? You don't see this.
I don't see it.
You're alongside. You're looking over the. What's your passive? Make a perception check. Let's see whether you see this.
Perception. 15.
You see something go, and as you look, you just see tumbling. You see that, it's just off. You know, like when somebody pulls their parachute and somebody just carries on going. It's just off because Kilgar just goes. He can't hang on.
This is fine.
What would you like to do?
Me.
You are currently falling.
Alright,
That's terrifying. That would be horrifying.
I just my crow wings sprout, and I try and like steady myself
All right,
in the
take
air.
off your side points. And check your duration on that effect.
An hour.
Okay, great. As you go tumbling, and then suddenly you, and these psionic crow wings come into being, etched in kind of like this white kind of force energy. You slow down.
Not cool, Kilgar.
What's your flying speed with that?
Equal to my walking speed.
Which is
35.
okay. So you very slowly start like a crow just coming afterwards. Kilgar, there you just see the other two dragons
I dashed.
hurtling off.
I dashed to 60 feet.
Yeah, there's no way you're going to be catching up with them anytime soon. As Kilgar's just coming like this. Wait till you see, boy, my friends there. That stole my ancestors' ancestors. Hey, boy. Boy! Through this, Littlefoot shouts, Kilgar! 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 Like, gets a dagger up. Kilgar! Yeah, what about you? You left everything behind! And he, oh, hang on! Puts his wings out like that.
I'm just gonna be hovering in the air with my arms crossed. Like,
He flies up to you. Ha ha ha! Alright, with his massive adult he says, come on! Get back on, you wee puny.
I'm gonna keep these wings right here.
Yeah. Tie yourself on. Littlefoot's just laughing.
Don't go vertical.
Littlefoot's just laughing because, come on, let's just tie you on or something. And he gets some rope, helps tie you on. You still have your wings
We
out.
need to get a saddle first.
I need to
So
get
you're all
some
approaching stone, yeah?
Or like,
Yes.
like a
Okay.
fortress built on the back of his back, like some sort of
As you bank
fantasy
in
artwork.
closer, as the miles pass and as you get closer to this enormous stronghold, it's truly beautiful how they've built this. Literally the natural mountain turns into these huge pyres and spires of square towers, unadorned, undecorative at all, very plain but somehow beautiful in the way that it's been sculpted. And as you get closer, I'd like perception checks from everyone, please.
What is it?
5.
28.
Okay, you see this then. Alright, as you are getting closer, and I'd say put you within about 3,000 feet of this enormous stronghold, you see tiny figures scurrying in and out of balconies and stuff around this area and walkways. You also see on the top of some of these towers these enormous baluster being
Oh!
like ready, and you see teams of small squat figures, barely ants to your at this distance, readying these baluster. You also see a square, almost like a helipad, right? Like a square platform, and upon that platform you see the most bizarre object, large, gargantuan even in scale, and it is in the shape of, well, you've never seen anything like it. It sort of has, the closest you've seen to it is at Shah, the city of Shah, where there were ships, if you'll recall, that could propel themselves.
Yeah.
This doesn't look like a boat. This looks like, it sort of looks like a boar, you know, like a pig boar, with horns going back, but it's made of metal, bands of metal, and where legs would be, there aren't legs, there are just these small struts that enable it to just be placed upon a decking. Out from the back of the boar, instead of bristling hair where you would get on the natural animal, there are masts and these weird metallic, almost like gold foil sails. And as you get closer, you see this object. You're not sure whether it's a creature or what it is, until you see these small figures getting on top of it and into it, and it goes and it raises up in the air.
They're sending an
What
air
is that?
You have, well,
We have no
The
idea.
Air Force.
you have no idea what this is.
This is the Dwarven Air Force.
You are entering, Dora.
You are entering Dwarven airspace. Identify yourself.
No, they're just gonna attack us.
Okay.
You are now within about 1,000 feet.
Okay.
And so you are almost within the towers themselves because it is enormous.
Okay.
And you can see these huge balusters kind of targeting you.
Alright, I can't.
Guys!
I'm like, going dark, and I cast invisibility at 6th level.
On
All of us.
everybody.
Yeah.
That's not gonna freak them out.
And with that, you are cloaked.
Cloaking device engaged.
Alright. As you do this, and you get into the hundreds of feet now, soaring, you are nearly at these series of, you count them like 5 different massive towers. Each tower is maybe some 300 feet wide. In terms of height, thousands of feet. As if this entire stronghold would live within these enormous towers of plain brown stone, seamless. There are no bricks, no placement of bricks that you can see, but undoubtedly this is being built on top of the mountain, so the dwarven craftsmanship required is breathtaking. And as you get within 700, 600 feet, soaring in like this giant gold and brass kind of boar ship starts to kind of hover out. There is a weird kind of arcane light coming out of the bottom of it. It is like nothing you've ever seen.
Normally dwarves don't use magic like this.
Well, I mean, not in our time.
And it starts to come out, and over the side of it, like at the end of a Viking galley ship, you see these undoubtedly dwarven faces looking out, all of them heavy crossbows in hands, and they're all looking. You hear commands being shouted as you get within now 500 feet.
As we should have thought about this.
Now you still do make a considerable amount of noise. The wind passing over dragons' wings is not silent. It is very noisy. Just even if you're not flapping, the wind flapping on their enormous leathery kind of sail-like wings makes a sound. So
Let's drop in using Featherfall.
Okay. We just go. And there's no
I was
dragon.
saying now.
Wait, Sterling can't change.
Just dismiss him.
What's that?
No, we just
Sterling
think of a
can't.
plan.
Doesn't have a human form.
So what's your plan?
Kilgar polymorph back, and Sterling is dismissed, and then I use Featherfall, so we land silently.
You gonna do that?
Yeah.
All right. So they are gonna fire a volley with
What?
disadvantage.
We're
even though they
hitting
can't
gold
s-
and
even though
silver.
they can't see
Yeah, well, maybe they don't know about dragons.
aboard the boar ship. I'm going to do one attack roll for everybody
Metallic.
with disadvantage. Okay. That's a 21 to hit. Who has an armor class that?
Me.
Okay, does that hit you? 21.
You have 20.
I'm talking to you. 21.
I have
No, I
20.
don't.
Oh, okay. No, it doesn't. It does. Sorry, it hits
It
you.
hits you?
Yeah.
Okay. As
I
you start
swear.
sail in, so this is just before you hit to do your feather fall. Suddenly you hear a barked command aboard this boar ship as you pass within just 150 feet or so of it, and then it seems as if there's a sound that comes off the wing, Kilgar's wings, that they hear, and they all and they're heavy crossbows.
Oh, no.
And just a hail
Oh no.
of crossbow bolts.
Oh,
Also, Sterling's AC is 17.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody gets
Yeah.
hit.
something
Okay.
Kilgar.
Everybody get hit, including Kilgar. Yet 19 armor class.
Oh dear.
Everyone gets hit. So what I'm going to ask
Actually,
is,
we just died
I'd
here.
like you all to roll d12 for how many bolts hit you.
Okay. Okay. 2.
6.
Should I roll for Sterling or is that me and him?
Yeah, roll for Sterling, please.
8. No.
We're
my
just gonna
boy!
get shredded.
All right. Good.
Concentration, please don't fail me. It just it suddenly appears.
Okay.
The dragon just
Just suddenly a jacket.
It's just dive bombing
What
the
did you roll?
castle.
2.
Okay.
Ow.
Yeah. Okay, you take 12 points of piercing damage. How many
Okay.
did you roll?
8. No, 6.
6. Okay, you take.
Do I have to make 6 concentration checks?
30 points of piercing damage.
Ah!
Sterling rolled
How many?
8.
8.
Yeah. I'm gonna fall
He's
off of
dead.
him.
How many hit points has he got?
He's got 50.
Okay, that's not too bad. 12, 19, 20, 26,
They better pay us in life health support or whatever, life support.
5, 42
Insurance.
plus 16, 50, he's out.
Good with words.
They just literally, like he banks like this to try and protect you, and they just into him, and he is just like,
Oh!
and he's going, ah,
No!
sorry, bastard," as he's just gone,
I'm falling.
and you're falling with a couple of crossbow bolts. In.
You can do it. I believe in you. Yeah, she's out of range of feather fall now.
Numberfoot
I'm
takes
gonna
3,
risk-
but he
going.
deflects 1, or he grabs 1 and takes 2. He takes some damage.
Do you remember when I fell off a cliff on Circa's back?
When?
Do you not remember when it was
Yes,
icy?
I remember that.
Wait, how? I don't remember.
I don't know if I just fell off a cliff on
All right,
Circa.
stay in the moment, stay in the moment. So this entire raining of crossbow bolts. Because you get hit, does the invisibility cancel?
I need to
Concentration.
make concentration checks.
Go
6
ahead.
of them. Alright. Come on, guys. Let's go.
I also need to look up concentration.
Is it 6 or is it just on your round if you get hurt? You just
Well, I
make
got-
a concentration.
I got
It's
hit.
1 round, I think. I don't know.
One
Because if
concentration
someone hit you
check.
twice on a round, you just make one.
I will look up concentration because
Like with the sword.
I'm actually not clear on the rules.
Yeah.
So let's do it before we roll. Concentration.
They're just gonna see this giant.
This army are well organised, and
Especially against good gold dragons. What do they have against them?
okay, concentration. 203, 204. Let's see how this goes. So. Here it is. Concentration. Some spells require you to maintain concentration. If a spell must be maintained with concentration, that fact appears in its duration. Maintaining concentration. It literally doesn't say. Taking damage. Casting. Oh, here. Whenever you take damage while you are concentrating the spell, you must make a Constitution saving throw to maintain concentration. It's 10 or half the damage you take. So your check will actually be 15. So DC is 15. Go ahead and make the concentration check. It's just a straight.
Oh, why is it? It's higher.
It's just a straight check. 15.
Is it a saving throw?
15 or higher.
Oh. 3.
Okay. As you get hit, you fail. As it's you suddenly come into
Why
visibility. So Kildare is still in dragon form. Everyone is visible.
I'm falling.
You're falling. Now we used to have this in the old rules in terms of what do they used to call it? Not morale, but it's sort of like how when you first encounter somebody, whether they see you as hostile or not,
Right.
it'll have something to do with charisma. We're going to do it. I'm going to do this kind of on the fly because we don't have a rule in 5th edition for this, I don't think.
Okay.
I'm going to do this on sort of a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
So we're going to do a group charisma saving throw.
I don't think anyone's within 5. No, how much is it? Hang on.
You're definitely not.
Yeah, I'm
in
falling,
range.
okay.
You're more than 60 feet away from me, so which means
Yeah,
you're out of
Definitely,
range.
because you are actually falling down, so
Yeah.
you've fallen for a
Well,
run.
and whenever I can I grow my wings? I'm just putting that out there.
Okay,
Have you already done it?
we'll do that next. Firstly, charisma saving throw, everybody.
Remember in the temple.
I didn't grow my wings.
Okay, so Kilgar gets a 19.
I get 26.
Great.
Charisma save. 21.
21, 18, 19. More than made. So group saving throw. This is just kind of an on the
I
fly.
killed my dragon!
Their kind of sense of you and your friendliness. Obviously, the fact that there's a gigantic gold dragon there goes a long way towards this. And just you don't look like fiends or undead or anything like
I
that.
make the best impression.
And so there is no further attack that comes your way. But either way, you're falling.
Yeah.
You are falling. There is hundreds and hundreds of feet.
I'm going to grow my wings.
Okay, as you go down, suddenly sprout, right? You've got a minute's worth.
Yep.
What are you doing?
We'll just lower ourselves.
Is there like a road to like the main like gates of the? Is there any like?
Imagine the top of a mountain.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right? Now imagine that like 1,000 feet of the top of it has been sliced off, and then out of that grows these enormous square chimneys that aren't chimneys, they're towers. And then out of one of them there is like I said, like a helipad almost, like a square, just a square landing thing. There's nothing fussy about this place. There isn't like roads. You don't see anything like that.
How do they trade?
Are you going to land on the helipad?
Towers, and then there is a square platform that you can head for if you would like to.
Okay.
So there's no entrance.
It's inside. We can assume that it's inside the thing.
There's no entrance that you can see. No, that's the best I could say. There's nothing. There's none that you can see.
Alright.
You can have a look around. I mean,
Kilgar, where are we landing?
I don't know, laddie. You're the smart one. Where are we going?
I'm the smart
You
one.
are.
Well, the helipad is probably occupied.
No, the thingy, the whatever it
Make
was.
a decision. You're still. He's just banking. He's
Alright.
just
Alright, stop. We're gonna hover.
all right.
How far away from it are we?
You are about 300 feet from the landing pad.
Where am I?
Give me perception checks to just see what you notice about the makeup of these towers. You're nearby. We'll
okay.
put you within like 30 feet of them.
Perception, did you say?
Yes.
23.
13.
Okay. So the visible part of this dwarven stronghold is these towers that seem to just almost as if they are. You would only know them from when you do shaped stone. It looks like the same thing. There's no seams, there's no rocks that you can see. It's amazing dwarven craftsmanship. They're perfectly square. Think Minecraft, like perfectly square towers, right? But out of them, there are walkways that kind of come out of them slightly, that are unrailed walkways, right? That come in and go out all the way around, like so little, like this, like things. But they're big enough towers that it's not just like a thin little tower with nothing but stairs. There must be, you imagine, whole rooms and areas within these towers. They're 300 feet wide. They're enormous, right? There aren't roads that you can see. You can't see walkways other than these slim ones that come out, and you see figures coming out and darting around and going back in. That where the pad is, you do see a very simple cut doorway, roughly 10 foot square, that leads out into that landing pad. And there is an accumulation of dwarves out there that look, they're already in a kind of like a square formation.
I'll yell to them, hey, I'll go first and try and talk to them and then see if you can land here, okay? And then I'll start
What
flying.
languages do you talk, please?
Oh, shoot. Not many. I speak... I don't have my languages. I speak Common, Celestial, and that's it. And Goblinoid.
Okay.
Okay.
You're going to fly down?
Yeah. Oh, but I can, on myself I'll cast Comprehend Languages.
That's reading, isn't it?
Oh. Yeah, no.
Oh.
Literal meaning of any spoken language you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface of blah 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 blah.
Doesn't say you.
So
can
I can't
speak
speak it, but I can understand what they say.
Alright.
Okay.
I speak good. No, I don't.
Describe in a bit more depth
Yeah.
how you are going to approach. You're about 200
I'll
feet
put
above
my
this
hand-
platform now. I'd like you to explain
I'll put
exactly.
my hands out like that,
Jesus.
and then I'll lower myself slowly, like
It's like
really
floating down.
slowly, so they can see.
Captain Marvel style,
Yeah.
one leg slightly
Yeah.
up, just
Yeah,
coming
sure,
down.
Yeah.
Golden wings.
Yeah.
You need to do this within a minute for your wings to still be
If
there.
yeah, I mean, if I don't make it, I can just do my other wings.
That's fine, you can do that.
Yeah.
So you slowly float down.
Yeah.
No weapon drawn or anything
No.
like that. Glinting chainmail with white tabard over the top
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah.
Still with like
One
an
leg
arrow.
slightly up.
Yeah.
You've got the symbol of the platinum dragon hanging over it. A large medallion here. And your red hair with golden streak through it, and as you come down to land, I'd like you to do a general charisma check, please. Not
Okay.
persuasion or anything
Yeah.
like that, just general.
Okay. Oh, that's a 1. Okay, so that's a 6.
6.
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought that was a 7. but it's a
Persuasion?
No, not
No,
persuasion, just
general
charisma.
check. Okay.
Oh no, I'm gonna get like killed.
As
Okay.
you come
They just
down,
shoot you.
you see a square organisation of literally 10 by 10 dwarves.
Okay.
Shields, spears,
Yeah.
glinting plate mail, mithril plate mail, and out the front of them, another dwarf with bright blonde plait down the back, and they look up at you. This one just with a ever so slight beard on the face, looks up at you with steely blue eyes, and as you come down, utters in a kind of a barking tone something which you hear as, "Identify yourself to the army of iron."
My name is Delea Onor, and I come in peace.
You're saying this in common?
Yeah. Oh no.
Kind of does that. He's holding a massive warhammer, just goes, "Hey!" And you hear, "Anyone understand that?" Like that. No,
Oh,
don't
no.
know. What is it? And then you touch down on the
Yeah.
landing platform. Meanwhile, Kilgar up top is just,
She doesn't speak dwarf, does she?
"No, laddie."
I'd like to see this.
You hear another barking that sounds like, "Speak so we can understand you. What are ye? And what's that?"
I'll try Celestial. I don't know why dwarves with no. My name is Delea Onor.
Okay, in a more glittering, musical voice, you start to speak.
No,
It was a
okay.
really weird face.
Dang.
It just goes, "Don't move! Don't move!" Do you want to do any indication that you understand what they're saying?
Yeah, I don't know how.
How do you want to do that?
Well, I won't move, and I don't know how to.
Well, you have seconds here, so make a decision. What are you going to do?
Well, I can't tell them that I understand them, so like I'll just stand there, I guess.
You're just going to stand there, arms out like that?
Yeah.
Okay. And what does your face look like? What are you describing
I'll
a
look.
bit more?
Okay, so I'm trying to be as unthreatening as possible.
How do you do that?
So keep my arms away from my weapons. Have like a kind of softer face. I'll just like
Okay, make another charisma check then.
Okay.
This level of detail, by the way, is important at this level
Okay.
of playing at. So good.
Oh, come on. 13.
13. Okay. Generally speaking, it does calm a little bit, but she keeps looking up at at Kilgar. And goes, "I'm going to try something, lad."
Oh no, what are you doing?
And Kilgar is just going to slowly kind of like glide in. No, not glide, just so he's like this. He's just going to go, come in a
I'm the
little bit.
pilot.
To within about 90 feet, 80, 90 feet. And he's going to shout in Dwarvish, "What kind of welcome is this for one of ye own army of iron?" To which the dwarf at the front with the warhammer, they look up at the gold dragon. And again, there's lots of this kind of face. What's going on?
Yeah.
Who are you? Worm! Friend of stone. And one of your own.
I'll nod because I understand that.
Land! Which Kilgar listens to and just lands down. I take it you and Nimblefoot are going to
Yep.
jump off. Nimblefoot jumps off and it's just like this. They don't react particularly well at the sight of a pointy-eared elvish-looking person. Make a charisma check, please, for just your general
15.
15.
Did better
Okay.
than you.
Alright.
Pretty good.
At that, Kilgar closes his eyes and just
Elwood's
turns back
still on his
into-
back.
No, I
into-
got off.
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
got off and turns into Kilgar. Hey! Alright! My name's Killian Garnison. I've got a long story to tell.
What are they saying?
Nobody speaks Dwarven here?
I can understand it though. Like,
You can understand.
So
Okay,
I'll
well,
translate.
you're translating all of this. He goes, my name's Killian Garnison. I'm from the future. I've not even been born yet.
Kelga!
But shut up. We're here on a mighty quest. And Stone has always been the bastion of openness to all races. These are my friends. Aye, Lamastrid, veteran of the Army of Iron. You're going to be under heavy guard if you're coming into Stone. That's alright, lass. Heavy guard's what we're used to. You got any quarters for us? We're hoping for a stay over. Nice. Alright. The General will be wanting to speak to you a lot though. Come in. And with that, you are ushered in under heavy guard of over 100 heavily armed dwarves. A little kind of avenue is formed between, so that you are asked to walk in the midst of this entire 100 army, and then
That's short though.
then you file through in rows of 3 width through this massive 10-foot door into the fortress of stone. The wind stops, thankfully.
Should I just turn into a dwarf so I can understand them?
Turning into a dwarf wouldn't suddenly mean that you understand dwarvish.
Well,
You have your brain.
doesn't true polymorph change intelligence?
True polymorph would mean that you would, yeah. I think polymorph would. No, it's an interesting one. I don't know is the answer. Let's stay with it again. You enter in under this very unfussy 10-foot into a large open corridor lined with pillars either side, and through kind of the arrow-like slits in the walls of these towers, these beams of lights light the way for you. Seems to be not much else in the way of any light within here. It's immediately darkened such that your vision is some way between dark vision and natural vision. There is just the even stamping of dwarven feet as you are marched down this corridor. At the end of this 250 foot long corridor, you notice various squat framed dwarves in various roles scattering from here to there on their various duties, not just military looking but also people of other roles. At the end of this corridor there is a ramp that leads down and to the right into another level entirely. And here it is a bustle. It is like the closest you have seen to this. Where have you been? Where did you see the 3 dwarves? The 3 kings.
Where was it that we fought Dunodorian?
That's
that was
right.
the dwarf place,
Yeah,
wasn't it?
there. The bustling central market chamber, that massive hall, market hall, is akin to this. But everything here is squarer and uniform and unfussy. There is not a decoration in sight, not even a sculpting or a carving in sight. Everything is rudimentary. It also reminds you something, and a little sadly, of Clement Hill. The sense of naturalness with which the gnomes lived amongst the soil and the earth was intricate in the way that they used brass and fixtures and springs and stuff, but their actual living quarters were simple. Likewise, here you see dwarves, many shifting barrows of boulders, and here and there you are marched too quickly to understand exactly what's going on here. I'll allow you a kind of a perception check to see if you get a sense of the organisation.
23.
23. This seems to be like you guess with the speed with which you're marched through here, that this is something to do with like almost like an ammo dock, where mighty spear-like bolts are fashioned and put together. But it seems like a well-run operation. It almost has a market stall type of vibe to it, but it's clearly, you see rounded boulders being chiseled to perfect roundness, these bolts being made, and there are a myriad dwarfs scurrying around, worker dwarfs, heavy leather aprons doing all this stuff. And you kind of maybe muse out loud to yourself as you go through. Making ammo, I imagine. And so you pick up what maybe this area is. You get to the end of this hall and there is another ramp down to another level. You also notice just before the ramp that there is a strange contraption you've never seen before. It seems there are two ways of gaining height and access to different levels in this place. One is these ramps, not a stair in place, but also there is these weird lifts, these hoists with ropes, and you see these lifts going up carrying half a dozen or so dwarves at a time. It's a busy, thriving, very well fortified stronghold. For perhaps another hour you are taken down and down through the large tower that you were joined at, until you imagine with your enhanced intelligence that you are probably now, you've been going so long that you are not in the tower anymore, that you're now in the main mountain itself. And the whole thing starts to change from manufacture and assembly to, you can hear that distant sound of tang, 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 and you're coming to a place more where the raw materials of this mountain are fashioned into priceless items and weaponry and who knows what else. Here there you see that the living quarters are barely identifiable. How anyone could find their home in this place, you don't know. But clearly that is maybe a part of the defense of this stronghold that only natives to it could actually know. As you go deeper into the mountain, you approach an even longer ramp that opens out until you see ahead of you, and lined in row after row after row of column, is something that dwarfs even the marred gate and the mighty forges that you saw there, huge in scope. And you see thousands of dwarves going about their daily business in who knows what manner. This is Stone, mighty fortress of the dwarves. And you are led through this huge, it disappears into literal darkness, the edges of this chamber, such is its size. And as you walk through, dwarves here there giving you odd looks. It's here that you start to see other races mingling amongst the dwarven culture here. Myriad, in fact. Here and there you see dragonborn, you see the occasional tiefling, kind of infernal touched race. You see humans, even the occasional elf. And so it is a veritable melting pot of civilizations and cultures here in the kind of the central London, if you like, of Stone. Here it seems more familiar as well. You notice taverns and inns and shops for manufacture, and you are walked through this enormous district into a quieter, less populated, sparse area of this undermountain portion of Stone, into an administrative hub where it gets very plain and boring. Over the course of about an hour, you are interviewed by various dwarves who can speak a kind of older, broken common, who ask your business. How much do you want to report?
Kilgar already said we're back from the future.
But what do you report about yourself? You are questioned about who you are, why you're here, what was it that saw you flying over the city. How do you respond to these questions?
I'll say my name. I will say that we are on our way to Rayon, and we needed a place to stop.
I'd like a persuasion check, please.
Okay, that will be no problem. Hopefully. Oh my god. Okay.
That
24.
problem.
It's not that great.
24. That's
It
really
was an
good.
8.
Okay, that's still really good. Okay. Now, the wonderful thing about Kilgar, he has enhanced charisma now of 24 charisma.
Whoa!
And so he
That's not
says,
fair.
now listen.
I
And
can
he
tell
says
you
this
it's
in a
not.
kind of in a common to them. He says, my name's Killian Garnison. Alright, now listen. Me and my friends, we're heading for Nal Tagdun. And as it turns out, my friend here is a powerful wizard. And he turned me into a gold dragon. Get your clerics on it. Cast your truth spells. You'll see that I speak no lie. You also notice that Kilgar's articulation has gone up as his intelligence has gone up. He says, cast any spell of truth that you have. And they do. They get together, some of the garrison clerics, to ensure what he says. He says, we head to Nal Tagdun for important business to do with the Tree of Taraeon and the artifact at its base. This is our stopping point. We wish to travel quickly. Let's do a career persuasion check. It's not as much as yours, but it is still pretty good. 24.
Oh, it is.
The same as yours, yeah. And because of the slight cultural similarities, they believe him, they take him at his word. What is your outcome for the rest of the evening and the day? About an hour it takes for you to all be cleared into the city and welcomed as you all give your stories. You have the run of the fortified city of stone.
Should we go shopping?
No.
Ah, okay. Is there anything we do need though?
You
Well,
could
you
use.
decide that. I'm just going to use the washroom.
Okay.
You maybe. No. Oh, we could use some like. What could we get?
Do we need potions?
Kilgar situation. He's not a. He's an ancient gold dragon. I don't know if he keeps his barbarian stuff.
Oh. What do you mean, like? So when he turns back into a human form, you don't know if he's a barbarian?
Yeah.
Dragons don't really have classes, do they? Did Vexy have a class? No. So I guess not.
But it doesn't. It maybe because Vexy was always a dragon. He was a barbarian. He wouldn't just lose the knowledge of barbarians.
Yeah. So I think he does.
So check that one.
But yeah, but anyway, do we need anything? Do we need potions?
I need. I need some robes and
You need new robes.
yeah, I want robes. I want cool robes.
Even more, okay. Do I need anything? What do I look like at the moment? I've got chainmail, tabard. Got my cloak.
I don't even have my glasses. Oh my goodness.
You don't have your glasses.
She's a travesty.
Okay. We should see if they have potions.
Why do we need potions? Potion of healing.
Yeah, healing potion.
So is there anything you would like to acquire or do while you're here?
I want some
We'll
robes.
have a look around at the shop.
The shops?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, great. I would like...
We haven't gone shopping in so long. Just stealing stuff. So.
Let's start with some perception checks to see how long and where you're able to find
Okay.
the crops that you're looking for.
22.
Perception or investigation?
Investigation would be more sort of for close-up, finer detail. So yeah, perception.
26.
22.
Right.
I'm looking for magic apparel shops.
Magic apparel. Okay. Let's see what we can
Ooh,
find.
magic apparel.
Apparel is
Actually,
just a good word.
I want to look for magic apparel as well, but also potions. Don't have dwarves. Yeah, dwarves do potions, right? I don't know.
Well, back here they probably do.
How does this compare to where we fought Dunadorian? I know that was rounded, like
Yeah.
the architecture was rounded, but in
Very
terms of
different
size.
stone. In terms of size, This is bigger, much bigger.
Whoa.
Yeah, much bigger. This is like a metropolis.
Is that where? No, that was not where the three. No, was it the three? The
Yeah.
three king. The three dwarves were.
The Three Kings, yeah.
Yeah.
The 3.
All right. 26, you said on perception. All right. It takes you roll the 8 times 10.
60.
60 minutes. It takes you 60 minutes. Are you splitting up for this?
Yeah.
Okay,
Well,
great.
first of all, I'm also trying to look for magical apparel.
Oh, I
with them.
need gold. I've got nothing.
How much gold did you
Oh
guys
yeah,
find?
okay. I'll come with you because I've got all the
Yeah,
gold.
okay.
We'll go together.
Okay, great. You're pointed to a main thoroughfare called Bayhurst Way. It's in the. There is actually a quarter of this open city, this open marketplace that is maybe. By the way, just to give you a sense of scale, maybe 2 miles long underground, under the
Whoa.
top of the mountain, right?
Oh, God.
And there is an adventurer's quarter
Ooh.
dedicated to warriors and adventurers that
Adventurers.
come from all around. Choose this place to stay.
And Nimblefoot and Kelgo coming with us.
Yes,
Okay.
we'll just say for the sake
Yeah.
of brevity, everyone's sticking.
Magic apparel, everyone wants it.
You see comfortable inns, wandering rogues, and all manner of strange neighbourhoods set up for the traveller, for the adventurer. And on Bayhurst Way, you see, takes you an hour to find, but you see a shop or a trader called the Dragon's Alchemy. A 2-story stone-walled building, tiled mosaic floor. The air is filled with motes of golden light. And standing at the door, smoking a long pipe, is an old female halfling. Sees you approaching.
Greetings.
Hi, greetings to you too.
How are you? I'm speaking.
I'm very well. My name's Fira.
Hello.
You coming in?
Yeah.
Yes.
Come on then. Look around. Bye.
Okay.
Chicken.
We're looking for healing potions.
Oh, I've got so many of them.
Okay, great.
Well,
Which can I see them?
Have you been shopping before?
Yes.
we have to go in
So
the
you
shop.
tell me what you've walked in.
We're
I was there before. There is shelves and shelves filled with various bottles, some dusty, some very clean, some in crates of collections, and here and there you see all manner of other crates filled with components and various other.
What is the strongest healing potion you have?
Oh, I have some that'll cure some quite serious wounds. Aye.
How many of
I
them?
don't know where this actually It's so many years speaking to dwarves, you see.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said random. Aye.
Okay. Okay. I just want to get some potions.
Alright. Okay.
I'm gonna go over to the shelf and I'm gonna browse through the potions.
Okay.
For the healing potions.
Yeah.
Give me. You can either cast Identify.
Is there a label on any of them?
Yes, there are. What languages can you read?
Common, infernal, abyssal, giant, goblin, and draconic.
Let me see how long my comprehend language lasts for. An hour.
No,
Has
it's
it?
gone. It's gone.
Okay, I'll cast it again then.
Okay.
And yeah, I have to touch the labels in order to read them. So I'll just go around touching all the labels.
Here's what there is: oil of invisibility, potions of cure light wounds, potion of cure serious wounds, potion of invisibility, potion of invisibility, different from oil
Potion of cure invisibility.
Potion of neutralize poison, potion of shield of faith, potion of water breathing.
Okay, potion of serious wounds. Heal serious wounds. How
There's
many?
a ton of them. There's like a dozen of them.
Grab loads.
How many?
Well, I mean, how much are they?
We'll say there's 8 of them.
How much are they?
750 gold.
Okay, don't grab all of them. I
Each.
got to the counter like, how much are these?
750 gold, my lass.
Each.
Hi. She's got a weird accent. She's been trading with dwarves most of her life.
Okay. Okay, how many should we get? We get like one.
None, that's a
I
scam.
thought you got loads of money from the...
Not loads!
How much?
I
2,950.
thought gold was less, it was more expensive back then.
Yeah, wait, in our time that would be like
In our
loads of
time,
money.
potions are like 100 for like the maximum one.
No, they're not.
No, they're not. But they're not 700.
Well, we don't even know what this one is.
Yeah.
Serious.
These are
Serious
great to heal.
wounds.
These are great to healing.
Those aren't that good.
Yes, they are.
They're
Wait.
not the best one, Supreme.
Oh, yeah.
For 750.
But those superior. These are
Oh.
Okay, okay. That's a rip-off.
But not supreme.
Okay. Well, how many d4s is that?
Look it up.
Many.
Look it up.
Superior.
Superior.
Is there any chance of the price lowering anytime soon?
Do a persuasion check.
Oh, Felicia, let me down. Oh, come on!
I'm good at it. 17.
8d4. What's 8?
If you buy 3 or more, if you buy 3, I'll give them to you for 2,000.
Wow.
Can we
what
not lower that
great
price a
gift.
little more?
Persuasion check.
35.
What do you say?
I just bat my eyelashes.
What about for me?
That's your 34. Batting eyelashes. I might not allow that.
No, seriously.
Batting eyelashes.
And you know, we're on a very important journey at the moment.
Why are you telling me about
Yeah.
it?
Yeah.
What's your journey?
Oh, that doesn't matter. All you need to know is
It does matter if you want a better price.
we're traveling to
She's eating hot wings. While she's
Naltug
listening to you.
Dune, and we've got a we have
We're saving the world.
we're saving the world.
Really? What's up with the world?
You know, it's just kind
To
of
explode.
yes, it's gonna die.
I'm feeding her these lines telepathically.
Roll it.
Roll it.
Oh no!
Oh no! Dragon.
And again.
No! She's gonna tell everyone.
Shield. Tell everyone.
Well, if it's saving the world, 34, you say?
Oh,
Yeah. No, 35. Sorry.
35.
That's one away from the max you can get.
Yeah.
Take 3, you can have them for 500.
That's so good.
I mark them up. I mark them up for profit. But if it's for saving the world, how can I not?
Yes.
Right, you've got 3 items of superior healing.
That is
Fun.
such a
Okay.
scam.
Well, us scamming her.
Yeah.
Superior.
Mm-hmm.
I've asked that so many times. 500.
Share them out. You're the healer. We want. You're the person that shouldn't have them the most.
Yeah, I know. They're mainly for me when I die.
There will be implications in the ripples of time.
Someone
Well, because
needed
we
that healing potion.
And then the
She
jet.
needed the money. She can't pay her rent. She gets kicked out on the street. She dies. Therefore, this entire family line doesn't happen. Turns out it's this really important official. It's one of the kings.
Yeah,
one of the kings. Blah blah blah.
So then when we get there, the other two are like sags. They don't have their third person. So then they're like, no, give this up and kill her.
Yeah.
There's only one dragon.
Oh yeah.
Oh, also, because I'd like, Finley, you can do this one. Oh, mind you, you can't flip coins, can you? Do it for the general
Well, I can, I just
the
don't.
interview here in the city.
Okay. Shield.
Okay, they just write it down. They don't care.
Okay.
Okay. You pay your money?
Yeah.
Got your potions?
Yeah.
Alright, bugger off then.
Wow. Okay.
Uh,
I'll give you 2 and I'll keep 1. Okay. There you go.
give one to Nimble.
Nim.
What?
Here's a can I call you that?
Nim?
Yeah.
No one calls me Nim. That's so weird.
Is that your name though?
Yeah.
Nim, here, take this one.
Don't call me Nim.
Why not?
My parents call me Nim.
Foot. Here, take it.
The foot is my tribe, actually. You're mocking my tribe.
That's even better. Here, take this one potion.
I don't want it.
Where did you get that popcorn?
I've got an enchanted popcorn making coin.
You bought that here.
Yeah. Just
You
don't
need to
worry.
get your priorities straight.
I want popcorn.
Here, just take this potion, please.
I don't want it.
Nimble foot.
Give it to Kilgar. I don't want it.
He's a dragon.
He's got like 300 hit points.
I've got nearly I've got more than 300 hit points.
I've got 228.
I've got 160.
I'm way tougher than you, so I'm fine.
I'll just keep
I
it.
could still take you in a fight. Remember that dream we all had?
I'm fine.
That dream we had.
That was weird. Where we fought Tiamat
I
in the
hated
dream.
that dream.
No, the other
That
one,
was the
the
other
other
dream.
Which one? Oh, where we fought each other. Didn't I beat you all?
Yeah, that's only because Danae had
That
glint.
dream. I
It
don't
was
know
a
what.
dream. Get over it.
Get over it.
I don't want your stupid potions.
Okay, I'll keep it. Okay.
I would have won.
While
if
you're
it-
looking away, you can throw popcorn at your head and it bounces off your. Bounce.
Nim.
And one bit of popcorn sticks in your celestial strand. Roll a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
It's exploding popcorn.
15. 16.
Fail.
Ah!
Roll d4 for how many hours this popcorn's in your hair
Oh my
without
god.
you noticing. You have a popcorn in your hair for an hour and you don't notice. Nympha's just laughing at you all the time.
Nim, shut up.
Nimblefoot,
No.
don't you hate it when there's like those unpopped popcorn in your popcorn?
What is that all about?
Yeah, I know, right? I
But
can
this
think.
is magical popcorn, so it doesn't happen.
Are you sure?
What's. Yeah.
Let me try that. I cast Firebolt on his popcorn. Look, let's just get rid of all of those.
What are you doing?
Is that a tap roll?
No, yes, it is.
Making a tap roll.
Are we gonna go to the magical apparel shop or no? Or is that just.
16.
He just moves. And it just
Oh god!
he flicks some at you as well.
Oh my goodness.
So 32 to hit.
Can we go to the magical.
Popcorn. Get flat packs in
Never
the eye.
Stop!
Nimblefoot!
I'm the one just eating popcorn. You two are picking on me. Why are you blaming me? You threw a firebolt at me.
You're so small. A little.
That hurts my feeling.
It means you're sneaky now.
Never was going Deadpool.
I don't respect short people. Okay.
Before we go to the magic apparel shop,
Yeah.
can I have some popcorn? I cast Firebolt while my hand is in his popcorn.
No, you don't. Because you just don't.
I do.
Oh, he moves it.
Guys, I'm gonna push them.
Contested athletics or
Athletics! I'm doing a spell attack. I'm not doing athletics.
Go on then.
Kilgar, please.
That's
help.
a 23 to hit.
Misses.
Kilgar.
What? You just
He
decided.
misses. It's got 24 AC. Unlucky. Move.
I'm just gonna walk off.
It burns on the pavement. He says you're going to get arrested, you know.
I'm leaving.
Screw this! I cast magic missile on the popcorn.
Like that. It just goes, look, well, you just get there. Popcorn goes everywhere. Well, that's just rude.
Stop dodging.
No, it's got this blasted with a few left in it. I'm just still eating.
At least the ones that aren't pop to pop.
Oh my
now.
god, can we just move on?
I know! Can we go to the magical apparel shop?
Okay, you do.
What was that? We could completely sidetrack.
Persuasion.
Persuasion.
Shut up.
Persuading you.
Perception
Okay.
shot.
Perception
You
shop?
know what I'm saying.
Perception shop.
12.
11. We got really bad.
Alright. Random magic shop.
There was nothing in it.
Armourer.
Just call it the forgotten name.
There's so many eggs. What the hell?
I know, because I don't like eggs.
Sponsored by Harry, but
No.
it's the forgotten name.
Oh,
More like the stupid name.
Just call it magical apparel.
shut up.
Apparel O Magica.
Yeah, apparel or magica. There you go. Let's go with that.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh god.
You ready?
You best be ready.
What are you looking for?
A magic apparel shop.
But for what specifically?
Robes.
Cool clothes that are magic.
You don't find any. You don't find any. You do. You find a shop, but there's not. They haven't got a
Magic item shop?
Okay, you go between. I'd say you spend a good 3 hours going between
Oh my
several
God.
shops.
Shopping with you two.
Here's the best of what you find. You find some spell scrolls. So you find a scribe, so with spell scrolls. If you're interested.
No.
You're not interested in spell scrolls with spells in them.
Oh,
You
okay.
might
They have
find-
spells in them. Okay, I'm interested.
No,
Yeah,
you're
you
not,
might
you're
find the ones that you don't know. And also, you might be able to find imprisonment.
All right, we don't need that.
That would just be good though, wouldn't it?
Uh,
Have a look.
I'm gonna look for
not.
disintegrate.
Oh, trader, hang on. Oh, here we are. Okay, you
Okay,
find.
I'm not going to.
Yeah. Do it. We'll look at the spell scrolls.
Here's the best of what you find. Make a note of this if you want to. Smouldering armour, padded armour.
Smouldering armor.
It's +1 and it's always smoking.
Why?
Dimensional shackles,
Yeah.
taken from the hoard of the dragon Kuru. It's called the Unicorn's Vault. Are you interested in any of them?
What's the?
I don't want shackles that
No,
prevent
thank
me
you.
from teleporting.
Alright. I'm just telling you what you find.
Is that?
Give me shit.
Yeah, Finley.
You see a +2 wand of the War Mage. Interested?
Oh yeah. Oh wow, man. No.
I might
Boots
be.
of Elven Kind.
Oh yeah. No, I can't remember.
What do they
what
do?
it
Advantage on stealth checks.
Sorry?
is. Is it stealth? For advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've already got advantage.
All manner of potions and other things. Spell Scroll, Thunderous Smite, Conjure Minor Elementals.
Do they have disintegrate?
What, just as a random scroll?
Disintegrate your
A
face.
Spell Wrought Tattoo.
Tattoo?
Like, so you get the
Yeah.
needle
Yeah.
that can make a tattoo, but this is the needle's been enchanted,
Hey.
and you can do a tattoo that will enable you to polymorph once a day.
No.
No?
All right.
Okay.
I can polymorph many times a day.
Okay. That's cool though. I like
And then
that
you
thing.
get
You have to
I
tattoo
thought it was
yourself.
disintegrate.
Rope of Entanglement, Ring of Warmth.
You're a pirate.
and a spell scroll of Tensor's floating disc.
Is that it?
Not interested?
No.
No.
So you're best looking, you're new to this city. That's the best of what you find.
Okay.
Do I find any robes? Like, they don't need to be magical. I just want.
Oh yeah, there's clothes shop.
I'm going to the clothes shop.
Wait. You go in.
What am I wearing under my chainmail?
What?
What clothes?
Clothes.
Yeah, but what clothes? Peasant's clothes.
You go into a tailor's run by an old male dwarf named Danny. He's a retired adventurer and keeps a collection of exotic coins and trinkets all around his shop. They're kind of up
That's
in
weird.
frames, some of them are just obviously glued or something to the wall. All around.
Right there.
Seriously. There's coins and trinkets everywhere, and there's rails and rails of different robes, shirts, pantaloons, the lot. What do you want?
I want some like cool grey robes that like kind of drift down and stuff, like a hood. And stuff.
I'm gonna also look for yellow leggings.
Okay. I'll say there's just a 50-50 chance of there being there. Call it heads or shields. Dragons or shields?
Dragons, because it tends to roll that a lot.
Shields. You don't find grey.
All right.
I want like yellow kind of like trousers that go out
No.
at the bottom.
Something else?
The same thing but black.
Yes.
Oh,
The
nice.
same thing but a slightly darker yellow.
No. And again, Charlotte?
Slightly lighter this time.
There's no yellow.
Okay. I was gonna say white, but only psychopaths wear white trousers.
What, true?
It is. Wait. Tabard. Yeah, white tabard. Chainmail.
Call it.
Golden.
I already asked for
Call it.
golden.
No. Next colour.
Silver.
No. Colour.
Black.
Not in your size, no.
Oh, like red.
Yeah. You get some red ones.
That's like my last choice.
1 gold piece, 15 silver.
I give him a gold.
What? That's not enough.
Wait, what boots am I wearing?
It's at that point when you're trying on your leggings that a bit of popcorn falls from your hair.
Dynamic Nim.
All right, I give him 2 gold.
No.
Can you stop eating popcorn? I'm gonna get some boots. Some like really tall boots that go up to like my knees. Stop!
Let's see if
Black.
I get them.
Finally, they're like lace up ones that go lace up all the time.
Alright, yes. You get them. Another 2 gold pieces.
Okay, oh yeah.
Mark it off. You've got some beautiful black robes.
Where's my...
They're like, they go out and then they drift like slightly.
Well, they're not magical, so no, they don't drift on their own, no.
I don't know, but they
But they're
drift.
black silken robes that are...
Yeah, but they're like
You
not
don't
what
want
I'm.
them heavy, so they just hang and don't move. You want them to be able to sort of
Yes,
sweep...
I do.
What?
What?
What? You want them to be able to sweep around and flow up?
Yes.
Yeah? So silk, they're light.
Yeah, and it's like billowy
Yeah, billowy.
and
Yeah,
like
Got it.
a nice
To
hood.
billow, they need to be a light material that billows when you move. So they're silk, black silk
I
robes.
use... Oh, where's my pencil gone? With the rubber. No, not
There.
that one, the rubber.
How about this? Don't be an idiot. So
How about this?
Probably under here somewhere.
that night,
Found it.
Such an idiot.
We have to find it in or something.
yes. Yes, you do.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to shop for?
Do you remember that top hat I ordered and never got?
Where did
Do
you
you remember
order?
that? Oh, I know. I want to look for a saddle for Sterling.
Something like that would have to be custom built. No, you don't just find
Can't
it.
I just get one for a really big horse?
Absolutely not. No.
Why would
That
they
makes me sad.
Okay.
Oh, okay, your sadness is noted.
You have disadvantage on attack.
I'm going to find familiar. It's going to be a chicken.
Where?
What do you mean where?
What, in the street? What
Yeah.
do you mean?
I'll just stand outside of the street and...
No.
I'll sit at the
It's
side
too
of the
busy.
street.
No, you can't do it. I'm not letting you. It's too busy. You can't just stand in the middle of the street.
I
It's
said
really
side of the
busy.
street.
No.
Let's go.
No.
An
Being
alleyway.
Find an
ridiculous.
alleyway? I really want a chicken.
Like,
Alright,
why?
you find an alleyway.
Oh
You
no!
start to class. Roll d12.
Oh please no more death justice.
I'll come with her, actually.
No, you don't.
Please
I
don't
am.
get
Announce it early
kidnapped.
enough.
I
No.
just did. I said.
2.
Yeah. Am I gonna? No, I'm putting my foot down. Absolutely not. No death justice kidnapping me.
Okay.
I'm gonna sit down and summon a chicken.
You go in a. Why is an epic paladin making a
I
chicken?
want a chicken.
Why?
I want a
No,
silver
you don't.
chicken.
You're just being annoying.
No, I want a silver chicken.
Yeah, but why?
I just do.
What's he gonna do?
Because I can carry it under my arm and it can look at things for me. Can you please let me...
You don't want a chicken.
Can you please let me summon a
Does
chicken?
Danae want a chicken?
Today wants a chicken.
Why? Why does she?
Because
It can help
Why
her
does she-
fulfill
it's a
her mission.
familiar. So she can see things with a chicken.
Nimbleford comes and buys more popcorn and just watches you do it.
So
It's
no
just like-
one kidnaps me in the alleyway.
You just find out. What are you doing?
Stop eating so much popcorn.
As you're doing this,
Yeah.
when you come round and out of the air coalesces this beautiful golden chicken.
It's silver.
Silver chicken.
No golden.
Okay, you've got a golden chicken.
Oh, that's really cute.
And nearby,
Golden goose.
watching on the other side of you, is this blue-skinned, very large, muscular, blue-skinned character, humanoid, with green hair in a tight plait that goes all the way down centre of their back. And he looks towards you. Just goes, "That is most remarkable."
The chicken?
Yes, hello.
Hi. How long have you been there?
I just saw you in an alley doing this
Okay.
and thought you looked odd.
Yeah.
My name's John. Roll a charisma check for reaction, please. Roll a charisma check.
Okay. Charisma.
This is John the Genie. This is a legitimate encounter. Stop fucking
John the
laughing.
Genie! I got a 15.
15. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Just goes, yes, John.
Nice to meet you. Pick up my chicken.
What are you doing in town?
You pointing at me,
What are
I'm
you
not
doing
here.
in Stone?
Just stop it over. Just, you know.
Well, this is the adventurer's quarter, right?
Yeah, we got some. We needed some stuff, and then we're going.
I'm not here, why are you looking
Yeah,
at me?
Helen's not there.
Okay. Nimblefoot's at the other end of the alley watching this with popcorn. What?
Come here.
Alright, come closer. Hi. Alright.
This is John the G. No, I don't know. He's good. This is John.
Hi, John. Hello.
Okay. Anyway, we gotta.
Oh, so I say my name and you don't say yours.
Oh yeah, my name is Ryanie.
Deception check, please.
Okay. 16.
No, it's not.
What?
That's not your name.
You're. Excuse you. Look, I have a troubling backstory.
I know when I'm lied to.
Oh. My name is Ryanie. My adoptive parents named me that. I don't know what my actual
So you're adopted? How come?
My parents died.
How come?
They just did.
What, of old age?
No,
What of?
my house burnt down.
They died of that.
Yeah.
They got burnt down.
Yes?
Is that true?
Yes. Well, is it? The house was set on fire and they died in the burning house. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is your house set on fire?
I don't know.
Why do you think it was set on fire?
I don't
Deception check.
know. 15.
Yeah, you do.
Look, I have no idea who you are, John.
You do, you know my name. You got a weird chicken under your arm.
He's got your entire backstory. It's just
Come on, come and join me at the Fearless Buffalo. We'll have some fun.
No thanks, I'm okay.
Come on.
No, I'm okay. Thanks, John.
Do you walk away and leave John?
I'll say goodbye, John. Have a nice day, and then we'll.
Yeah, that's right. Leave me like everyone else does. Leave me like everyone else does.
John.
You stop at the end of the alley?
Yeah. Are you okay?
He comes over.
What the fuck?
So why did it back then?
Dude.
Why did it burn down?
You know, this is a sensitive topic for me. I don't really want to talk about it with some guy called
Is it?
John on the street.
Is this?
What's your deal, John?
Make a wisdom save, please.
Ah! There it is. Okay. 29.
Okay. You feel that he's trying to entice you to be charming, and you know that he's trying to,
Yeah.
but you resist.
Okay.
Just thought we could be friends.
You're right. You know what?
Nimmerford's left, by the way, at this point.
What?
So you're in
Why would he do
with
that?
a chicken under your arm. What are you gonna do?
Thistle, let's go. I'm gonna go.
That's right. Just leave me like
What
everyone
is
else
wrong
does.
with him?
Just leave
What is
me.
wrong with
Do
you?
you stop?
Yeah.
So why did it happen?
What?
There's like an NPC. You exit dialogue and he just repeats the same thing.
Why did it burn down?
I don't know. I don't want to talk about it with you, John. What's your deal?
I was part of an adventuring party that
I can
got
tell if he lies.
slaughtered.
I can tell you.
No, he's not lying. I'm part of an adventuring party that got slaughtered. I was the only survivor.
Why?
Managed to crawl my way here to Stone.
Why did they get slaughtered?
You'd rather not speak about it. Hurts my feelings.
Why did they get slaughtered?
Why did your house burn down?
I'm gonna have a panic attack.
It's a random guy.
It's literally on my list. If you roll a 2, Genie. It said Genie.
John, why
From
did
the
you call
Genie.
him John? He's so not intimidating and he's so John. What do you want, John? Are you lonely?
I don't even know your name.
I said my name.
That's not your name.
How do you know that?
I just could tell.
Is John your name?
Yeah.
Is he lying?
He's telling half the truth.
Eh,
It's short.
for what?
Jenna Jonalon. I know. Most people can't pronounce that very
Jenna
well.
Jonalon?
Yeah.
I can pronounce it.
Alright, well.
What language is that?
You can either call me Jen or John.
Why is he speaking present day common?
I'll call you Jen, because that's better than John.
Alright.
Maybe you should go by that. When
Alright.
you introduce yourself,
Are
say...
we friends now?
No! But when you introduce yourself, say Jen, not John, okay?
Why?
Because it's better. Trust me. Trust me. People
Okay,
would...
please don't go.
What's the matter?
I've been here in this city for like 10 days.
Do you
now.
want money? Is that what this is
No,
about?
I've got plenty of money.
Okay. What do you want?
I don't know, where are you
Do you
where are
want my
staying?
chicken?
No. Where are you staying? Maybe we could hang out and chat and...
I'm not telling you where I'm staying, I'm sorry.
Can
Are
I
you
try
lonely?
and find Danae, please?
Make a perception check.
Why do you say that in John's voice?
Jen.
24.
24. Okay, it takes you a while, but you come up to Tenday talking with a blue-skinned humanoid.
Oh, is this your friend?
Oh my. No.
Oh, hi.
Hello. What's your name?
John. Jen. John. Jen John.
Jen John.
JJ.
I like JJ. I love JJ. Are we friends now?
Wait, excuse me, what?
I've made 2 friends in one day. I've been here for 10 days and I've not made a single friend. Now I have 2.
Okay, I'm sorry about your party being slaughtered.
Wait, what? I just got here.
Everyone I ever knew died.
Oh. Who are you?
JJ.
Other than your name. Yeah, JJ.
Part of an adventuring party.
Well,
Is there like
Outreach.
what did you do?
What's your profession?
Adventurers, travellers, like,
What do you do?
solve problems.
What
and
do
stuff.
you do?
Solve problems for
Do
people.
you have a weapon?
My weapon is my mind.
You wizard?
I mean, I can use magic, yeah, sure.
How good?
Pretty good.
What's the best spell you know?
What's the best spell you know?
Wish.
Whoa. Well, I'm a genie, so I can do wish.
What?
I can't really. It's limited. Sort of limited wish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so you're a
I'm
genie.
from 2nd edition.
So you're JJ the genie. For second edition.
So is everyone back here. We're kind of...
JJ the genie.
We're from 5th edition.
I will be your friend, JJ.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You want to come with us?
Yeah, I'd love to.
You...
I'm staying at the Fearless Buffalo. Do you want
Okay.
to come and stay there? I don't know what a buffalo is. But I'm staying there.
Okay.
It's cheap, the ale's really good. Do you want to come stay there with me?
Sure.
Insight
My
check.
2 friends.
Insight check.
I mean, you do talk like an NPC, but like,
Well,
you
that's
are,
okay.
so...
Oh, not good. Hang on. Actually, yeah, better. 17.
Seems pretty straight up, yeah.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's go.
Brilliant! Oh my god! As you walk down the street, he gets in between you guys and puts a hand over both your shoulders. You're gonna love it here in Stone. Have you done much browsing around the Adventurers Quarter?
Nope, we
Yeah.
just landed.
Oh.
Who's telling?
Well, no, we went shopping, but that really doesn't
Oh, okay.
count.
Did you buy anything nice?
Yeah, I bought these robes. I was wearing peasant's clothes before this.
Yeah.
Okay, at this, Nimmerfoot joins the 3 of you walking
Ah.
along. Just comes and joins me.
With his
This is our annoying friend.
How you
Hey,
doing?
that's me.
Hi, I'm Jen John. Have I made another friend?
JJ.
JJ, I'm JJ. Hi, JJ. I'm Nimblefoot. Like your name.
What?
No, he says that to Nimblefoot. I love your name. Thanks, man.
I mean, they have very similar
I
voices.
like your name as well. I guess. Are we friends too?
This is a fever dream. I don't know what's happening.
Are we friends too? I've made 3 friends in a day. Sure. Okay, yeah, I'll be your friend, JJ.
JJ,
Yeah.
are you like... You're a genie?
Yeah.
Are you under effect of like a curse or something?
What?
I don't believe so.
Are you like bound to a like a little bottle?
No, man. Dude,
That's a harmful stereotype.
cultural appropriation there. Like, we don't... Everyone says this. We'll come out of an oil bottle. An oil lamp. No, we don't.
Okay.
One did. And word got round. Because that guy did a few limited wishes. Trickster. He wasn't bound to that thing, but it got him sympathy.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Here we are. Here's the Fearless Buffalo. Come on in and let's have...
Do you want to be bound to a lamp?
No.
I mean, it would be cool.
Do you want to hold my chicken?
You're a bit creepy.
Do you
Oh,
want?
sorry.
Do you want to hold
You
my
look a
chicken?
bit dead as well. Why are you
Excuse me. That is a cultural appropriation.
Neither of
I
these
am
things were
dead.
cultural.
That's none of your concern.
Okay. Okay.
Do you want to hold the chicken?
No. No, I don't. No. Chickens scare me a little bit.
Really?
Yeah, their
I'm
eyes don't
sorry.
ever seem to blink.
You should have said that before I got
Their
there.
heads don't move. You move their body around, their head stays in place.
It doesn't scare me enough that it would just sort of cause a...
Does this
fear.
scare you?
What are we doing? What are we doing? Right. Are you stopping over here for a nap?
Yes.
Alright, rooms at the Fearless Buffalo are 3 silver a night, so take off the silver for that.
Okay.
Kilgar comes and meets up as well. JJ has the best night of his life.
JJ.
He's made 4 brand new friends to him.
1, 2, 3. There's 3. Plus the chicken.
Kilgar,
What
new
did
for
What's
new
the
two.
chicken?
He's made
Is
4,
the chicken
5
one?
new friends. I don't like the chicken, but it's great. 5 new friends. This is crazy. You guys aren't going tomorrow or anything, are you?
We are actually.
You want to come with us?
No! No.
So are you adventurers?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Saving the world.
From what?
Like this thing that hasn't happened yet, but we know it will, and it's about to destroy the entire world.
How do you know it's about to happen?
He's a magic person who could see into the future.
Yeah.
Insight check. Deception check.
Okay.
please.
Well, I can.
19.
Oh, wow. See into the future. How far into the future?
I mean, I can do stuff like, you know, that guy's about to knock that bottle off the table over there.
I'll throw a stone.
I'm gonna.
Deception check.
Can I use like portent to do something?
24.
Ah.
24.
And now make an
Oh.
attack roll against an AC of 22 using just
What
your...
bottle is this?
It's a while away, right? The bottle's a small target. Okay, AC of 18.
It's got like plate armor.
Oh, AC of 18.
What do I
Just use your
plus to it?
just proficiency bonus and dexterity.
18.
Is that what you get?
Yeah.
Alright, you hit it off and your deception was so high. He goes, whoa, that's so cool.
I mean, the guy didn't even touch it. But,
That's so cool. What else can you see into the future?
I
Am
can.
I going to make new friends and have a new adventuring party?
I can't see that far. But
Yeah.
yes,
see that
you
far.
are. Welcome to the team.
Deception check.
Welcome to the team.
Really?
Yeah.
Deception check.
That's not a deception check.
Yeah, it is. You don't mean that.
I mean that.
We're not taking JJ with us.
No, I mean that. You're on the. He's on the
Good
team.
Ella
What's
win.
the name? What's your name?
I did it. I didn't. Dragon.
And again.
Oh.
To create a ripple. How big a ripple?
Dragon.
Oh my god!
Again, how big a ripple?
He doesn't cast a wish this one time that he needed to. I can't flip coin. Dragon.
And again.
JJ.
Shield. Shield.
Oh, okay. I thought it was no.
Alright.
Okay, good.
It's to create a significant ripple,
What's
really.
JJ's like
Yeah.
our new best
He
mate.
couldn't join the other team
I'm
where he has
sorry.
to cast wish to
We have
save
to
his life.
apologise to the DM.
He will remember you. He will remember.
No, he's
All
coming
4
with
of
us.
you.
He's on the team. I like him.
Ella win.
What?
We don't know how powerful he is, and if he's like not that powerful, we're quite powerful. He will die.
He's got wish.
No, he's got
No, limited wish.
Yeah.
Like, Elwin, what are you doing?
Don't worry. It's just some guy.
I can hear you. You know.
I don't know why she's against it. You seem pretty cool.
We can't just pick up any
Where are
random
you
person.
going?
We're going to Naltagdoon.
Oh wow. Okay. Yeah.
You know where that
That's
is?
cool. What's the mission there?
Just saving the world.
Saving the world.
This
From
guy-
what? From what?
This guy.
Well, who's the guy?
It's actually a goddess, but we don't talk about
This guy. He's gonna. We know he like sent a message. He's like, "Yo, I'm gonna cast this spell, and it's gonna destroy the world." So I'm like,
That doesn't sound very believable.
well, what if he has? What if he actually
Deception
is?
check.
Well, I'm not lying.
Elwin,
I'm
what
not
shall we
lying.
say?
Technically, I'm not
Yeah,
lying.
Yeah, you are.
Technically, I'm not lying. 9.
9.
You rolled a
That
one.
doesn't seem true. What you're telling me.
There's bends and twists.
Anyway, JJ, do you want arm wrestle?
Sure. Yeah. Go for it. Athletics check.
Why are you looking at me?
Athletics?
Yeah.
Not strength. We usually just do strength.
All right. Strength.
No,
then.
athletics is good.
No. Strength.
Athletics is
Strength.
great.
Go for it.
Okay. 21.
Okay. Okay.
13.
13.
20. 12.
7. Ah! One more.
9.
6. Boom!
Yeah!
Ah, you're strong. That's great.
Yeah.
This feels very odd. Like telling more stories 1 minute, arm wrestling the next. It's very odd.
It's just common behaviour.
How about you tell us stories?
Sure.
Oh
Go on.
god.
Go on then.
More stories.
I can see the horrors behind that eye.
Well, in the forest to the east of here, there are like demonic mark. And me and my group were set upon by a horde of spiny bone demons. And my friends were...
Oh, I'm sorry.
It was horrible.
How did you get away?
Limited wish.
So how many more times can you do it?
I can do it every day.
Oh, that's a lot.
Yeah.
That's like almost as much as times I can do it.
Yeah.
Do you want to hold the chicken?
No, I don't want to hold the chicken.
It's
Might make you feel
it's a
better.
comfort animal.
Yeah.
I don't want to hold the chicken. I don't like chickens.
Do you want to see my...
Do you know what? I'm going to go out for a walk. I just need some night air. I'm going to... It's okay. I love hanging out with you guys. I'll be right back.
I'll be right back.
JJ goes. He's freaked out. He's gone.
And that's how you do
Is
it.
he gone forever?
Yeah.
Oh.
He's gone.
Alan,
gone
I
from
don't know
your
what
life.
you're trying to do.
But you definitely, the 4 of you, left an impact. He will remember Kilgar, Nimbleford, Denara, and Elowin.
I
He
didn't
seemed
tell him
cool.
my name.
Alright, well, he'll remember the 4 of you.
Okay.
Significantly.
Well,
I have no idea how that ripple's going to play out.
That was such a strange
Right.
interaction.
What are you guys doing? You getting a long rest?
Yes.
Here? Alright, you take a long rest.
what's
The
happening?
the next day
It's like a
comes-
fever dream. I don't know what's happening.
The next day comes and the day is yours. You have, just to remind you time-wise, remember you have 108
We've got
days from when you
72
arrive. You
left.
have 72 left. So take off another 2 because you've been travelling. You have 70 days left in your travels.
Oh, sorry, wait. How many days? Wait.
You have 70 days.
We had 73 days left. I thought we just
Yeah, but
took...
you've just been travelling and all day. You've been
For
here.
2 days, so we got 71.
71 days. Then. Keep careful track of that
Yeah.
shit. New day comes to you here in Stone. What are you doing?
We're gonna go.
All right,
Yeah.
great. Takes you about an hour.
Oh, I need to summon Sterling, yeah.
Sure. Okay. Well, you do that on the exterior of the
Yeah.
city because it's a packed metropolis here.
You can just ride on Kilgar.
I want Sterling. Want Sterling.
He flies faster.
Yeah, he's slower, and there is a greater chance for you to make time because you were going at sterling speed. Don't forget.
Okay, I'll go on Kilgar.
Okay, you exit through one of the mountainous exits rather than from one of the great towers of stone, and then with that, Kilgar reverts to his golden dragon form, and you take off up, up, up into the sky. Let's see whether we can't make some progress as you leap up into the sky.
I'm gonna tie myself to him.
Sure. Okay, good.
I suggest everyone ties themselves to him.
Oh, yeah.
Up
okay.
you soar into the sky. Let's roll a d12 for day 2 of your travels.
10.
10. Okay, great. Give me 3d20, please. You roll a d20, then you, and then you again.
9. Come on.
9.
5.
Great. Okay, it's another completely clear day. And
We'll go cloud level then.
cloud level again.
Well, unless we're getting close to mountains, in which case we'll go
You
up.
will be. You will be.
We'll go up then.
No, we can fly between the mountains. It's fine. They're not.
Cloud level will mean that here's the difference. If you go above cloud level, you don't have to worry about any impact of weather or any impact of obscurity of vision. So any threats that might come through sudden clouds or mist around the mountains or anything, if you go at cloud level, you'll also have to weave obstacles and things like that around mountains.
Okay, we'll go higher then.
What about the air though? We won't be able to breathe.
You don't go that high. You go up to like 15,000 feet.
Okay.
I mean, it's colder up there. It is much colder.
That's
up there.
higher than aeroplanes fly.
No. aeroplanes will go up to like 30,000 feet. It's high, no doubt. It's high. You've been that high though in Vexillanthus when you were first journeying. When you went back to the Mard Gate that time, and you looked out and you saw a crayon far, far away. So you've been that high before. Well, you would have memory. You would have memories. You just wouldn't remember the vessel. So you do have distinct memories of flying very, very high.
Yeah. Okay.
Your brain would probably fill that in by like, oh, it must be Vexy or something like that. Okay, so you're going to go up to that kind of height?
Yeah.
And go for it? Alright. Now for the afternoon, a D12 for the afternoon,
I'll do it.
please.
Oh, sorry. 6.
Yeah, you roll it.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay. Some cloud moves in beneath you, but as the day progresses, you have Kilgar effortlessly soaring through the empty, bright skies. You both get a little sunburned from the consistently exposure to the sun and
I'll put my hood up.
the altitude. Okay, that's sure. It doesn't affect you in any way. It doesn't have any game mechanic effect.
We should get like a something that we can tie to his back that's like a with a sheet over it with all the
What?
It makes sense.
What? What do you mean? Like
You know,
what?
you know what they have on like elephants.
Yeah.
One for
No.
a dragon.
I mean,
What do you mean no?
have we seen elephants with things on their back?
No, Elwyn and Danae haven't. But I'm talking about.
Oh. Okay.
So you saw through the day. Is there any interactions or discussions you want to have as part of either planning or intentions or interactions that you want to have as part of this day's travel?
So I have no idea what the new plan is meant to be now that it's Dolgoloth that we have to deal with.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? I told you.
Remind us.
That Dolgoloth is the one that has given Estella the scroll, the ability to corrupt the artifact.
Does he already have it?
I don't know.
His wife has already been killed.
Yeah.
4 years ago.
Yeah.
Does he hide his anger? You spied on him, right? What was your impression of our quarry?
Didn't get a good look. He just looked at me and shook his head.
Is this going to be like a stealth job? Is this on me to steal this scroll from him?
We don't know
I
if he
don't
has it
know
or not.
because if we steal the scroll, then Dolgoloth could just give him another one.
What makes you think that?
I mean, she's a goddess. I'm not sure.
Yeah, but God's powers are limited upon how much influence they can have directly on mortals.
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
They are banned to a certain extent from direct, which is why what you just did in Vale will be remembered
Yeah.
down through the ages, is because it is rare. It is your divine powers that your God's influence manifests with you. So it is not a it's not a known and accepted idea that the gods would just pass on. I was gifted, various physical abilities through Quan, but
Yeah.
even then, it wasn't like he appeared in front of me and just sort of gave me anything. So I don't know. Like it would take a smarter mind than mine to calculate whether such a thing is something that can be readily replicated. But your research at the library, you said, was that Enervancy has been banned long, long ago by the gods themselves. So, is such a thing easily replicatable if it is taken? I don't know, but
So I mean,
there could be endless questions. It's like, what are we going to do?
We gotta find out by observing, but that does take an amount of stealth. That I'm
We're
not
heading
sure.
in the wrong direction if we want to observe him or them.
Yeah,
We're going to the site of Eurishnik.
but we don't know when he goes there. They go.
So what's the idea? Get to Eurishnik and then figure stuff out when we
Could
get
just
there.
look at him right now, cast it again.
Sorry?
I could just cast the spell again.
What spell?
Scrying.
Scry.
Not on board a dragon.
He doesn't say anything that I don't have to be
You
moving.
definitely can't do it on board a dragon.
I'm
I'm not going to let you scry whilst tied to a dragon's back, rocketing along at like 60 miles an hour. It takes some concentration.
Why do you laugh like the Clash Royale emote?
Hmm?
You guys keep making fun of my laugh. It's not okay. We agreed that we were going to go to Star Rayon, and now
I'm just talking.
I
That's
know,
fine.
I know, but I'm not sure. I don't know if that was the right decision. If we're trying to look ahead.
Probably be close to the very artifact that we're trying to stop from being corrupted.
Yeah.
It'd be good for us to check it out. We've only seen it in old times.
But it also, it would be good for us to
I
actually.
didn't see it.
It would be good for us to actually see Esla and see where they keep the scroll and when they get the scroll. And
Should we just legend lore it, and if it doesn't work, then we know it's not here yet?
Should we do it when we land for the night?
yeah.
Let's do it right now, actually.
Okay. You're going to do the full 15 hexes,
Yep.
Mhm.
because you're not on sterling. Can you roll a saving throw for Kilgar, plus 13, Constitution?
20.
Okay. You spend the whole day at Claddo. You literally traverse the entire mountain range. So there's Stone, there's Vale, Stone, where you stayed last night.
Yeah.
You end up about here. So
Yeah.
you go over the entire mountains, and then as the evening progresses, you glide down. And there's nothing but open grasses. Beyond it, far off, you can see some more mountains, and then beyond that, nothing but forest and green.
Nice.
So you come down to land about here, on grassland, for the evening. Vast shadows darken the land all around you. And so the sun sets behind a mountain range behind you,
Lumen's tiny hut.
and you land upon grass.
We've got a dragon.
He needs to sleep. It's Kilgar.
Passive perception like 30.
I miss Lumen's tiny hut.
It's still here.
No, it's not.
Hey, this is nice. Let's make camp.
Okay.
And a massive. Oh. Maybe needed some fuel for that.
Yeah.
Cut down some trees with your wings or something.
I'll be back.
Can't he just
20
flap
minutes or
his
so
wings?
later, he returns with a few huge logs that he. You have an enormous pyre of flame.
That is going to attract a lot of people.
Or keep them away.
I'd like you to roll a d12. It won't just be a 1. There will be an encounter on a 1, 2, 11 or 12.
Okay,
I'll do it. 10.
Okay. Through the night, you divide the watches between the 4 of you.
Don't we have to roll for each watch? That's how we normally do it.
Yeah. Okay.
Do we really want an encounter? Why would we do that?
Oh, wait. I was just saying, oh. I'll take first watch.
Roll perception check.
Why do you keep missing?
12.
12. Okay. Your watch goes by peacefully and without much in the way of encounter. A few wild animals, some deer, and other sorts come by, head up from a vast distance away from you, 200-300 feet away, and then scamper on as the huge fire burns behind you. Your watch perception.
17.
17. Similarly, not much happens as full darkness hits the land and the 3 moons of wonder continue their escapades across the sky. The red moon, somewhat visible only slightly. There's an almost black red, almost completely black, dark red, maroon, but you can just see it. Only one other time in your life have you ever been able to see the red moon. That is in as a distant memory as a child, your parents taking you out, showing you it. And you all awaken, fresh in the morning, to a brand new day on your travels. Are you taking to the skies yet again?
Yeep.
Yes.
All right.
Wait, do you want to do that before? Do you want to scry or anything before we?
Yeah, is there
take
any
off?
spells you want to cast before you journey? So on board a dragon, such things become difficult, if not impossible.
Do you not think he'll be suspicious if the same person tries to scry on him all at once?
Doesn't matter, to be honest.
Okay.
You can't.
You legend loring or scrying?
Let's legend lore the scroll.
Go for it. Okay. Remember, all the spells work slightly more, either more powerfully or slightly differently. So you sit down, trace the circle of protection around you, and begin your communion with the forces that enable you to get information otherwise unavailable. And so around you. So it's not contact other plane?
No.
Legend or not the one that can turn you insane. Is this the one which is yes, no?
No, it
No.
just gives you all the details about the object.
So you've done that for the scroll.
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Do you know the name of the spell upon the scroll?
Scourge.
Scourge. The Scroll of Scourge. Let me just get my timeline. Somebody who can flip a coin, flip the coin.
Me.
I can do it.
Dragon.
And again.
Shield.
Okay. You settle down to discover the ancient lore of this item that you have heard of. And as you concentrate and the world around you fades, even the breeze across this grass plain seems to fade and numb from your senses as you go inside to access the arcane information brought to you about this item. Nothing comes. There is nothing. It is as if this item doesn't exist.
Right.
Instead, you get sort of fragments. Roll an intelligence saving throw, please.
27.
27.
Well, do you get plus because your name?
Yeah, no, that's.
Oh, okay.
You instead start to get information about Scourge itself. Not a specific item. But you understand, you start to get flashes as a diviner, an epic diviner. You start to get flashes. You're not sure whether they're memories or future visions of barbed, armoured wearing evil humanoids with a gesture and a word laying waste to armies. Forests depleted to make way for cities. And the part of you that understands where you are in time realizes you're getting flashes of a even far more distant past. Long before Aeon was even Aeon. You have the sense of some divine intervention that prevented Scourge from reaching the world of mortals and of life itself. you get the sense of Scourge of being an almost anti-life type of magic. Different and older and more corrupted even than necromancy, which seems almost pleasant and benevolent by contrast to ennevancy. And Scourge as a spell of what you would recognise to be beyond 9th level, beyond the upper echelons of power. And that's it. And you get the sense it does not exist. You just as you do it, it's not an item. Your magic is, it can't find hold. This thing isn't, it's like a dream that's passing. It doesn't exist. And with that, you come out from your deep concentration to the concerned looks of your friends.
It doesn't exist yet.
Doesn't exist? So she hasn't made it yet?
Nope. It's probably... yet. It's probably she'll make it when she gives it to him.
How about when does she give it to him?
Maybe when he gets there. Maybe he doesn't have a plan yet.
Can you find that out?
No.
Can you speak to those entities again that freaked you out the other day?
I can always do it. I don't go mad.
What, by communing?
Yeah.
I can cast
Did I
commune.
commune last time? Yeah. No, did I, when in the church, did I do commune or divine intervention?
Commune.
It was just commune, wasn't it? Okay.
I guess it turned into
okay. I can commune.
divine conjuration. Your god appears.
But I don't know if they can answer questions in the future, you know? Stuff that's gonna happen.
It's a god.
I
It's,
literally-
it's above all. If you already know what's going to happen in the future, then I guess it's allowed for the god.
Oh, I don't know. Did I read any of... No, I didn't.
What are you doing?
Do you think they know stuff about
You may as well.
the future? I'll try. I can read and try. So what question should I ask? I can ask 3. When will the scroll be... No, that's not yes.
It's not yes or no. Does it say anything about being yes or no?
It's yes, no. Hang on. Actually, no, it can give a short phrase if it can't be summed up in a yes. Wait, hang on. Commune.
If you need to find out exactly when it was given,
We could, No, I don't know if it would be something
I
known.
could, I could find out.
How?
I just can't.
How?
Don't ask how isn't important. Why is the important question.
Why can you find out?
Because I can. We've learned to trust each other.
Okay.
And it is within my capability to find out and let you know in the future such that you bring that information to the here and now.
Okay.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay. He takes out a different pile of papers this time. And he asks to borrow one of your quills and ink pots.
Sure.
And he writes down, what is it exactly that you want to know?
When does Dolgoloth give Estella the scroll of Scourge?
Okay.
Also, do we need to know when it's created?
Is there any other information?
When is it created?
But what?
Does it
Forget
re-
that. What do we want to know though?
Well,
Well,
just
we
wanna
want
know how we
to
can
know
get it
when
from
we
him.
can steal it, if we can steal it.
Right, so don't we want to know when this guy arrives in
Yeah.
Yeah.
in Noldor?
Yeah. We can always intercept him also on the way there. That might
If
even
he
be better.
is on the way
Because
there.
he won't be in...
It might be a teleportation.
Oh yeah, that's true.
He is like a high magic.
When does he arrive?
Yeah, at Naltog Dune. Does he go to Naltog Dune or just... That's where the
He
artifact
goes to the
is.
tree.
So, yeah,
That's where it is.
Yeah.
We don't know the range on it though, but we assume he does.
Okay. Nimblefoot starts scribbling all this down and just goes, All right. And at that, he just looks at you and just goes, okay.
Okay.
Okay. And as you're looking at him, make let's have fun. Intelligence saving throws.
Okay. Okay. 21.
What's your plus to saving throws?
5.
30.
Okay,
But
with
I'm
that,
not sure.
with that, you 21.
Oh yeah, 21.
Yeah,
sorry.
21. 30. Okay, good. With that, like a reverse of a dream leaving your mind, a new, fresh memory comes into your mind. And it's one you distinctly remember. And prior to you leaving for Nevermelt, you might recall Nimblefoot left you at some point.
Yeah.
Remember?
Yeah.
Because you were all travelling. You met with the 2 queens.
Mhm.
Yeah? At some time around then, just as Nimblefoot leaves with Vexy to
Yeah.
deal with issues in Kurth, he says, this comes into your mind. You have to relay it to Danae. You don't remember this, but you
Okay.
remember this clearly. Nimblefoot whispers in your ear. He says, by the way, my friend, when he's hugging you goodbye, he goes, Estelar worked as a sort of diplomat between a Crayon and Taraeon. And 10 days prior to the perversion of Eurishnik, he meets personally with Ungal Deepbrand. Are you writing this down?
Hang on.
Ungo.
With.
Ungal Deepbrand, the almighty Underhammer,
Yeah.
ruler of Nal Tog Dun. And he arrives there and meets with him 10 days prior to the perversion.
Okay.
That appears in your brain as a very well remembered memory. Just before you left with Veximanthus that time.
How'd you do that?
Did we get the other question as well?
That's all you got.
Okay. Ten days prior. That's when he arrived. So,
So
that
how many
is
days
on.
from now that is?
So
How many
Hang on.
days?
60, 61.
yeah.
61 days from now. Alright. With this, you all climb aboard Kilgar,
Yep.
who launches himself up into the air,
Mhm.
and you continue your flight. We are into day 3. Day D12.
1.
Really?
Yep.
Oh, that's not good.
Fantastic.
Oh
Okay.
man.
Let's see where you are.
But get smiling, dear. When he laughs like that, that's bad.
Okay. On this day, I'd like D20 from you, please, Elowen.
5.
Okay, D20.
15.
8.
Okay, good. It's much cloudier. There is no precipitation, and the temperature is fine.
Okay.
When I say fine, it's a cold time of year, so it's still very cold because
Yeah.
it's the first month. But, sorry, the second month now. But
Yeah, we skipped your birthday.
as this day progresses, you soar over miles of grassland. The grassland gives way to foothills, which give way to mountains once more. You make short work of the 30 miles or so of mountains And as you cross those mountains, far, far, far. Which height are you at today?
Let's do clouds.
No, there's
No,
loads
just
of
above
clouds.
the clouds.
We can't
That's
see
right.
anything.
No.
You have 3 levels. Couple of thousand feet up,
We're going above the clouds.
going high, the highest level.
Yeah.
Level 3, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. There's Vale.
Yep.
Day 1, night 1.
Yep.
Night 2. Night 3 will see you in this bit of forest here. And clear sight of the civilization of Tarain. So the day goes by largely uneventfully. Mid-afternoon, late afternoon, the sun passes its zenith, goes behind you, such that with the scattered clouds here and there, far, far off on the distant horizon, at this great vantage and height, you see an enormous accumulation of mountains, and not 1, not 2, but 3 active volcanoes, spewing out 3 plumes of smoke that accumulate high up in the atmosphere. This is on the distant horizon, many hundreds of miles still off. But now, your destination is within sight. As the evening comes to a close, Kilgard starts to descend. Your ears all pop as you come through clouds, come out of the bottom of the clouds into an overcast, darkened evening. Sun sets at around 5 o'clock, and so as you come down under the clouds, it is dark. Not pitch black yet, but certainly dark. And it's nothing but a blanket of green, deep, deep, dark green forest beneath you. You continue to glide down 2,000 feet. A few minutes goes by, this slow descent, 1,000 feet. 500 feet. Now you're almost skimming along the top of just broccoli. You know, that's what it looks like underneath you. Then you hear the unmistakable sound, shriek, roar, part shriek, part roar, of draconic cry. And without warning, from out of the forest, off to the side, breaks a great forest green dragon. And nearby,
Oh dear.
another one, and another
Why'd you
one,
laugh?
We're
about
in their
this?
territory.
Oh shit.
another one, as 3 great green dragons up in the sky and straight towards you.
We can't fight great 3 dragons!
And that's where we're going to leave it.
Oh
Gotta get out.
shit.
There's no way. We could take them, but like, why should we?
Just have
We're
to
in their
run.
home, kind of. So it's kind of messed up.
Yeah.
Oh, we'll see next time. on
Find
Every
out next
Tenday.
time.
Find out next time. Well done. Thanks for watching, guys. That was a
Thank
silly game in places. Fun in others.
Chicken!
We'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
your
I
buddy